the guru one-on-one. But I just want to come on here really quick because I know this isn't my peak time. So the people that click on here or the people who watch this on replay before I delete it are going to be my OG. So I'm keeping this up. But I do want to know really quick for whoever is watching this on replay because this is going to be very, very fast. I don't know if I'm even going to allow, because it takes YouTube a while to let the algorithm know that something is happening. So I need to know from you guys in the comments whenever this live ends what you guys want to see next specifically. And I want to make videos specifically for what you want because as I'm sitting here, thank you. Thank you. As I'm sitting here, because today is content day. That's the only reason I look like this. I'm trying to hit it and quit it. We coming in here smooth. I ain't even finished my hair yet. I still gotta fix this. So I need to know exactly what you want to see. Please tell me exactly what you want to see because as I've done this data, and I need y'all to head. Oh my titties is out. As I do this data, I really want you guys to head over and check it out. I'm gonna leave the link below it to this. I looked. Actually, I can go in here right now. When I looked at my analytics, because at first it was like with the algorithm and stuff, it was a problem. Hello, but now I can see it's not the analytics and everything that they're doing with YouTube is not a problem. It's us not wanting to change and shift. So it's not the algorithm. The algorithm is not, and I promise, don't leave, because we got to talk. Please don't go. Please don't go. So but the algorithm at first I thought they were just like controlling stuff, but in reality, for one, we just made 174,000 subscribers here, but y'all, only 37,000 of you have the notifications on. This we about to come off. Don't judge it, judge yourself. But the notifications, only 35,000 of you guys have notifications on. So make sure you turn on the notifications. And this isn't just from my channel, just across the board. Things are changing. So make sure that you are turning on notifications. And then again, you guys, if you get a notifications from me, I know a lot of you, like, you'll see that I posted a video, so you'll go like, okay, I'm gonna go on it real quick and I'll come back and watch it later. I love you guys so much, but please don't do that, because when you do that, what it does, it lets the YouTube algorithm know, like, oh, they must not really like this video because it's a computer. So it's not a person. It's like, oh, they probably just coming back for later. It's a computer. So when you come on and then leave off, they think that that means, yeah, so you haven't been receiving notifications and your notifications are on. Just turn them off and turn them back on. And if that is what you're dealing with, guys, I am making videos every week. So if days go by and you don't see nothing from me, check there and then subscribe to my website. It's www.sinsmith.guru. If there are any moderators in here, actually, I'm gonna try to go on my computer and put it in. But if there are any moderators in here, then put that up. But if you subscribe to my website, I send notifications over there like off rip, so you get them there either way. You get all your notifications good. So y'all, and then a lot of things, we not gonna blame YouTube, because YouTube is now operating like a computer. Something that I just learned that I'm gonna share with you real quick after I put something on my lips. Hold on. So something that I just learned real quick, right? YouTube. Oh, and I look kind of cute today. Okay, okay. So YouTube, what started off as a freaking dating website, y'all. I love you. Listen, YouTube, and I broke a nail. It'll be they right here. Actually, I'll do it while we right here together. No, because then I gotta get up. Anyway, so YouTube started off as a dating website. Thank you. It started off as a dating website, y'all. But then as people was on here, it wasn't hitting, right? It wasn't hitting. And so because the dating website wasn't hitting, they did notice that people were adding videos like, oh yeah, I'm fine, girl, come look at me. I'm over here. And the videos was hitting, so they started paying attention to the algorithm, like, okay, and that is where, hey, and that is where like broadcast yourself. That's where that was born for. But YouTube started off as a dating site. And then it went from a dating site to a social media platform. So they've always used the algorithm. The algorithm is not something new. And then everybody started taking advantage with tags. Thank you so much. Everybody started taking advantage with the tags and things like that. So YouTube was like, okay, we're doing away with the tags, and then they started changing things with the algorithm. So you guys, they're looking at your pattern. So I love y'all, but if y'all really love my videos, then y'all have to comment. Like, I know y'all don't like commenting and stuff, but it's turned into an engagement game. So for all 81 people that are on here, this is an example I want to use. I'm not even making y'all feel bad, but this is how the algorithm works. So right now there are 80 people. Well, a couple people just left, but right now it's 70 people in here, right? 78 people in here, but there are only 24 likes. So YouTube, always back to 80. So YouTube will take that as you guys don't like my content. So whenever I post a video, they won't send you the notifications because you don't engage with the content. That's how they're looking at it. So I'm explaining that for my channel and for other people's channels. So like for all everybody that's in here, if you watching and then you don't like it or you don't comment, even if you just leave a heart emoji under my videos, that helps. Like when people, and it's not just me, like from like lately, even YouTubers that have millions of views, they're like, oh, subscribe, but then make sure you like, comment, because our engagement is what is getting our videos out. Because like I said, when I look here at my analytics, with 174,000 subscribers, only 35,000 people out of 74,000, out of 174,000 people, only 35,000 people have on their post notifications. So I actually like your videos before I watch them. That's, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Products for all hair porosity. So yeah, let me know. And this is the thing. YouTube, the now that I know what YouTube was created for, YouTube was created for you, not me. YouTube was not created for the creator. YouTube was created for you. So the only way that we can succeed on this platform is if I'm making videos that you need. Because for me, I can look at I can look at social media and be like, okay, or the hair industry and say, this is what y'all need. Y'all need to stop doing this. Y'all need to stop doing that. But if y'all don't even know the science of hair, you're not searching for the information that I'm putting out. So it's like busy work for me, and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to create content that you need. But it's like, instead of me trying to do all of this guesswork, just tell me. Girl, tell me what you want, girl. Anything you want, I can put my hands on it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you want, Sugarfoot, and I got it. Holla at your girl. You like all the videos? Thank you. And then some, like, we're still figuring it out, because like tags, they literally said on YouTube and the creative platform, tags don't mean diddly squat. So now the only thing that helps me, listen, I need y'all to give me thumbs up and comment on my videos more than I need you to purchase anything from me. Like when I sell things, like yes, I sell ebooks and digital products and courses and stuff like that. But more than anything, I just want you to give the video a thumbs up or comment. Like, that's it. Okay? Okay. So let's go. What videos do y'all want? What videos do y'all want? And I need you to be specific. Let me know what you need. So I'm not just like, because I'm already talking to myself when I'm talking to a camera. So if you ain't saying nothing, I'm really talking to myself. You just got me looking crazy as hell up here, girl. Thank you. I love you guys. How do you keep your scalp clean during the week? Yeah, let me go. Shoot them up. Shoot the questions up. Bang, bang. Shoot them up. Because listen, I'm not answering them right now. These are all video topics. And I swear for Lord. Let me tell you something. I swear for Lord. I swear for Lord. Listen, look, I swear for Lord. I swear for cheese and crackers. You understand what I'm talking about? every last video idea that's in here that's a good one, that's not one that I've already done. Not only will I make the video for you, but your name is gonna be right at the top. I'm be like, thank you, girl, or boy, or them, or or him, her. Listen, I do want to say this because I had somebody send me a comment. I mean, send me an email saying that I don't respect pronouns. I just want to say if there is anybody on here that doesn't go by him or her, I don't understand the pronoun thing all the way. I just want to say I apologize. I is never to be rude or disrespectful. I respect her, she, us, we, them, her, us over there. Okay, all y'all. Even if it's just one person, if your name is Ashley, but you identify as them, I love y'all in the streets, okay? Just letting you know. I have locks. What's a good scalp cleanser? Porosity. How do I find out my density? Boy, I got a video for that for you. And then for everybody that is requesting something that, oh, this is not a good angle, because Lord, I know somebody just gonna be staring at my teeth this whole time because I'm staring at my teeth. And then I just said something about him, so that made it okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh no. I'm going to make sure that I add everybody's comment to the top. Even if you guys are all asking the same questions, I'm going to compact them all together into one. I'm sorry, I just couldn't pay attention. Do hair product reviews and hair care suggestions for all hair types. Now, okay, Marilyn Martin, I'm so glad you brought that up. Marilyn Martin said, "Oh my God, Lord." And I just made it worse. It's me. That's because the comment is right there. Okay. Do hair product reviews, hair care suggestions for all hair types. So I will do the second part. But as it pertains to doing hair care reviews or like hair product reviews, we don't really want to do that because I feel like I don't necessarily have all of the greatest things in the world to say about most of the product lines because most product lines are the same damn product lines with different labels. For example, give me a second. Give me a second. So when I first started my product line, right, the first private labeling company that I used before I began making my product myself, this was the same. And I'm not gonna name drop, so please do not ask me because I'm not gonna do it. But this private labeling company was the same private labeling company that was being used for at least 10 different brands. And all 10 of these brands were some of the biggest names on Instagram in the hair in the natural hair community at one time. So we all had the same exact shampoos and conditioners with different scents. Swear to God. Swear to fucking God. Because what happened, and I'm just keeping it 100. What happened was there was somebody selling, they're selling the plugs and the vendors. So I didn't even, and honest to God truth, I did not buy the private label plug. I found that private labeling company on my own. But then I did buy some of her, her vendor list or whatever. And that my private labeling company was on there. So when I started getting deeper in business with my private labeling company, of course, they'll get the shit suit out of them if they tell who, their people are. But I knew for a fact who the people were. Because then I would reach out to them and say, hey, like, this is between me and you. And that's why I'm not name dropping right now. But I'm like, this is between me and you. And this is with multiple people. Like, are you using, oh, I almost said their names. Are you using XYZ for your private label? Yup. So it was like, I'm going to say, like 2017, 2018, everybody was using the same exact fucking label.
private labeling company. So you got all of these YouTubers on YouTube like, oh yeah, I gotta know, try this product, and then these YouTubers doing 3, 4 reviews in a week with the same fucking product. Excuse my French, I'm grown. So you got all of these YouTubers. I'm like I said, I'm not saying nobody's name, but it was this one big YouTuber specifically, a big ass YouTuber. She did about 5, 6 of these brand deals from 5, 6 of these businesses, and all of them by the same damn company. Everybody got the same private labeling company. Everybody. But it's on YouTube, people beeped out, arguing with each other. Oh, this product better. Oh no, her shit better than yours. Her formulation is way better. And what y'all don't even know is they all got the same goddamn formulation. All of that product is being made by the same fucking chemist. What you mean? And that chemist is just like, tea tree for yours. A little eucalyptus for yours. That's how the shit go. So, as it pertains to y'all telling me to do product reviews and stuff, I'm not into that. Like, a lot of y'all don't know that y'all be doing the same, y'all be using the same exact products, just with different scents. So, what the yeah. So for me, that's some hypocritical shit. For me to like make a video knowing that y'all like, what do you think? And I almost said the product's name. I can't because like y'all got these two. It's two of y'all favorite products. Y'all be like, what about this product? What about this product? If y'all do y'all research, they both made by L'Oreal. Both of the fucking products are made by L'Oreal. Like, it say a black name on the bottle. It's a black girl on the commercial, but L'Oreal owns the company. It's just the name on the bottle, baby. It's called branding and marketing. So you got these YouTube channels where these girls, these YouTube females got like pushing 1 million subscribers, and in their comments, you got women arguing and calling each other bitches and hoes, arguing over the same product with a different scent. I don't like that one. It worked good for me. I don't know what you're talking about. The reason that y'all arguing over it and the reason that y'all can't figure out which product is better is because neither product is better, because it's the same damn product. Sus. Hey. Yeah. So that's the only thing that I do not want to do. Product reviews, y'all, give me something else. Now, I'll tell you what my favorite ones are, but am I doing a comparison to? No, because it's some hypocritical shit. Because it's like, now when you look at it, before everybody was 4C, 4B, 4B, 4C, all that stuff. But then you got stylists, or you got cosmetologists and trichologists and herbalists like me that's coming out like, no, that's some BS. And because these product lines have people that are in social media that's watching, the people that's watching is like, okay, they not dumb no more. They starting to learn about the science of hair. So let's stop putting rice water on the bottle. Let's stop putting 4C on the bottle. They starting to talk about bonds. They starting to talk about porosity. Yeah. They starting to talk about all of that. They starting to talk about amino acids. So have y'all noticed that in the last, maybe the last 365 days, we done went straight from 4C, 4B to bond reconstructors? Have y'all noticed that? Have you noticed that in the time frame that I myself, along with a couple of other creators who are focused on the science of hair, since we have been like, no, leaving the natural hair community. Well, I was never in it, but since people been like, leaving the natural hair community, 4C don't mind, 4C don't exist, this don't exist. Have y'all noticed that all of these lines are magically coming out with silk amino acids? uh Everybody talking about bonds. They got bond reconstructors. Now we want to compare product lines to Olaplex. Olaplex been around forever. Like, people trying to compare Curl Smith to Olaplex. Olaplex has been. I have had my license since I got my license when I was 19. I'm about to be 31 this year. Olaplex was around before I got my license. And y'all doing comparison videos between Olaplex and Curl Smith? Come on, y'all. And if you notice, Curl Smith ain't said a syllable. Curl Smith ain't printed one syllable or one paper that says shit about Olaplex because they know the game. You guys are the people that are being marketed to. You do not know the game. You get game ran on you. You don't know the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that my personality is a little rah-rah for people, but it's the truth. Just like with Gina Curl, all of that shit, y'all get played. They play the fuck out of y'all. And so people like me, we'll come out and yeah, I'm aggressive with it because I've been in the game for 14 years. And I used to be one of the ones that they played too until I learned the game and got out of the game and started being one of the, now I'm at the table with them. Now I'm at the table with them so nobody can say anything to me. But like y'all just gotta know people when other women are coming on and making videos saying, hey sis, don't do that. Hey sis, don't use Gina Curl. I'm not hating on her. That shit makes no sense. I'm 30. I'll be 31 July 20th. I retired and stepped from behind the chair when I was 28 with a booked up clientele. So for me to be hating on a woman that's almost 60 still standing behind a chair makes no sense. For you to hate on somebody, they have to have something that you do not have. It's not one piece of hate in my heart, just love for you. Like, hey girl, they're trying to play you. Like, y'all got to remember, one of everybody's main prayers is they want God to make sure that ain't nobody sneaking up on them, ain't nobody gonna catch y'all slipping or nothing. But then when y'all prayers get answered, and then y'all got the people that's in the streets for y'all that's watching, like, hey sis, that's some bullshit. Hey sis, I've been in school learning this shit for 14 years, so I'll know it when it get called. So I'll know it because look, like, what's your name, baby? Slim Fine. I'm pretty sure you don't do hair. Let's say, for example, you are an architect. If you an architect, you making sure that you putting us up on game about shit about for black people that are also architects. You making sure that in that field that black people not taking advantage of there, but you don't know nothing about it here because this ain't what you do. This is what I do. Since I was 18 years old, I've been the only black girl in the room. Since I was 18. 19, I'm sorry. Since I was 19, the only black girl in the room. Since I was 19 years old. Peep this. I never lived the salon life with black women in the shop together, arguing and fighting and stuff. And even a peaceful black salon. Never lived that life. Why? Because I never worked in those type of salons. Not that that was a problem. As soon as I got my cosmetology license, I went to a salon that was owned by one of the congregational members at Remnant Ministries at a church that I was going to, and the salon was called Remnant Salon after but it wasn't the pastor salon. That's just what they did. And it was two dudes that owned it. One was from Chicago and one was from Detroit, and they was trying to run the salon and treat the stylists like we was they hoes. I'm in Vegas. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm grown. Your kids ain't supposed to be on here. So I would do weaves, and like he was like smashing a couple of the people that worked there, right? So hold on, I'm getting stuff in my lips. So like girls was quitting left and right, and so it me and this one other woman there, and he was trying to play us like we were on booth rent, but he was like, oh, if actually, specifically what happened, one of my clients, and I actually told y'all a story about her before. She was my client for years, and I was doing her hair, and the receptionist that was at the front desk, she went in my bag, because it was like, if this is my station, my chairs are right behind me. She went in my bag, got my fucking freaking client record book out, turned to a page, click, took that empty page out, closed the book back up, put it back in my bag, and handed it to my client and said, and I was going by my middle name at the time, not Sin. So she was like, when Latrice works here, when Latrice does weaves here at this salon, she is a commission based stylist. So don't pay her, pay me, okay? And then walked to the register. Girl, she met a female from Detroit that day. Yes, she did. My husband and me wasn't even married, but I remember packing my bag after I started cussing and stuff. Hey, and I called him. I was like, they got me fucked up, and I had my daddy up there. Everybody was packing my stuff. And after that day, I moved into studio salons, and this was not even a year after I was out of cosmetology school. After that, when I moved to Solar Salons, I was paying $280 a week for booth rent at 19 years old with 4 clients that barely wanted to pay me. Okay? So, and after that, so from 19 to when I retired, all I worked around was Caucasian hairstylists. That's it. So on my last live, somebody said like, "Oh, Sid, the reason that black women disrespect each other in salons, it comes from way back when." And no, it does not. It comes from now because we do not have respect for each other. Period. We are not going to blame the way that women used to treat each other in salons fucking 40 years ago, 80 years ago, for the way that women don't show up for their appointments now. Or for the way that, like, no. I'm sorry, I love y'all, but I'm not doing it. I just can't. Melissa, you say, I know one thing, learning from you has changed my hair life. Nobody else is being 100 like you. And I don't understand why. Well, no, I am so sorry. If there is anybody that's watching this that's in the industry too, and you watch it incognito, I apologize for that statement. I am so sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry for saying that because I know exactly why you're not saying nothing. Because when everybody wants creators to be real, I'm ashy. Everybody wants creators to be real and true and authentic, but when you just see a little piece of your life, if when people see just a little piece of your life that you didn't even necessarily share, they just see by mistake and they start judging you just like, why the fuck would I share anything? Like, when I made a decision to step from behind the chair, it was not because I don't love hair. Like, sometimes I'm be so real. Sometimes I watch videos like my old silk press videos and I like get emotional, like low key want to cry because hair is not like, for y'all it may be entertainment to see on YouTube. Ooh, I'm a cancer, but I'm a real nigga. I'm not about to cry right now, but I felt it in my chest. uh like, hair is something that I love so much. Like, my parents used to buy me dolls and stuff, and I wouldn't even play with my Barbies. I would cut off their hair and then cry that it wouldn't grow back. Like, I breathe it. Do you hear me? Okay, that's all my husband used to hear about. When me and my husband met, I was in cosmetology school. I love hair so much, but I had to stop doing hair in Vegas because I started to hate it. I started to hate it. We about to change the subject because I'm getting like emotional. Like, I started to hate it so much. Like, something that used to make me so happy used to be the one thing that I had to like get escaped from. Because if it wasn't and I don't know if it's the environment of Nevada, I don't know. But if it wasn't drama, it would just be like the nastiest energy. And I'm a Cancer. So I'm not even gonna go into zodiacs, but I'm a Cancer, so like my first language is not English. My first language is energy on God. Like I don't even know how to explain. Give me a two if you understand. So like it would just be I would just be so drained, and even if they weren't nasty people, um, it would just be like when I got home, I had nothing for my children. Nothing. I had nothing. Nothing. And then even on the days, oh thank y'all. Even on the days that I had off, I didn't have off. Like it's still hard for me now. Like to be working, you bet not cry, you a real nigga out here. Like to be from 19 to 27, no, from 19 to 28. Yeah, from 19 to like 28. From the time you wake up in the morning, right? So let's say 18, because cosmetology school was a full-time job. It's almost 130 people in here and I only got 92 likes. Please give me a thumbs up so I won't cry. um so like just imagine from the time you fucking 18 years old. What's that? No, I was 19. I just turned 19. Sorry. So from the time you 19 years old to the time you 29 years old, you getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and doing hair to 10 o'clock at night. From the time you were 19 to 28. Nothing else, right? And if you want to have a life, you have to ask for fucking permission. If I want to do something, I have to plan it out. And then the thing is, I was like, my goal was, I'm like, yeah, once I get booked for months in advance, that's going to be it. Once I get booked for months in advance, that's going to be it. That's going to be the, hey, it got worse. Because when you book for months in advance, you can't do anything. So if something pops up, if my husband say, "Hey, baby, I want to take you this place, or I want to do this," or if something pop up with my kids or something, if my actually this happened, this happened. It's a Yelp review that's still up right now. All of my Yelp reviews came like this, all of them. My daughter had something at school, so my kids just started going to school. But I had been doing hair since before I met my husband. Okay, so my daughter goes to school. They pop up like, oh, we're gonna have a play. So I'm like, okay, but mind you, I'm booked for months in advance. Okay, my daughter's in school. They're not planning plays 6, 7 months in advance. That's not how this shit goes. But I'm booked 2, 3 months in advance, right? Okay. So the school tells me I already let them know, can you please let me know in advance? They told me 3 weeks in advance, right? So I reached out to the lady 3 weeks in advance, 4 weeks in advance, because her appointment. Yeah, sorry. And I put forward 3 weeks. 3 weeks in advance. I reached out to this woman and I explained everything in grave detail, told her all my business. Told her all my business. Are you fucking serious? See, that's why I don't go to black stylists. Because, okay, well, no. I'm sorry. That's not true. That's not true. I said that and she was like, no, Sin, that don't work for me. That's what she said. I told her what I just told y'all, right? But even sweeter because she was, and she was getting a full weave with a middle part. I remember vividly. And I told her, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I told her, I'll credit your deposit and whatever. I told her, I took money off and everything, right? And her response was, no, that don't work for me. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I need to keep my regular appointment. Period. Right? So remember, I have a kid. So I'm not gonna tell my daughter's school, no, and I'm about to cuss, I'm grown. So if you don't like cussing, please go like this. I wasn't about to cancel on my daughter because some fuck girl needed a weave. Like, I'm not. And I'm calling her a fuck girl because I told you it's for my kid, and you like, nope, don't nobody care about your baby. So you're a fuck girl. So I'm like, I'm not, no, I'm not doing that. But I wasn't rude. I just was like, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be able to do it. She was like, well, you a ratchet ass bitch. Like, I don't even remember everything she said. When I say this girl cussed me the fuck out, called me all types of bitches and hoes, wrote Yelp reviews about me. I remember I was at the time I was doing like promo and stuff with Beauty Can Braid. I love Beauty Can Braid, and I was doing Instagram promo with her and stuff. I wasn't YouTube wasn't even a thought at the time, and I remember when I paid Beauty Can Braid to post on her Instagram, and the same chick she came on there was like, "Oh no, fuck this bitch. She da 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 like garbage." So all it is, Black Lives Matter. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we do, but we have serious work that we need to do in our own house before we can talk about anybody with anything. So with situations like that, and that wasn't just one. Like it was like situation after situation after situation after situation. And I would come home, I would be so angry. And yeah, I would cry. But just sidebar, cancers are not crying because they're sad. When I am crying, it is because the sane people in my head are trying to keep the crazy people in my head from slapping the shit out of people. And with the push, it hurt, so I cry. Tears are a natural reaction to me not being able to use my goddamn hands. Amen. When cancers cry, run. They are not sad. When cancers are sad, we are in a room somewhere quiet, listening to music, meditating, and eating snickerdoodles. We are not talking to you. If the cancer is crying, you are supposed to run. The cry, the tears are a warning signal that she is thinking about murder or really bad physical damage. Nobody is fucking sad. Cancers are masters of their damn emotions. I know how to master sadness. You don't know when I'm sad. You do not know when I'm happy. And you do not know when I'm glad. Happy and glad is the same word, but it doesn't matter because you won't be able to tell the difference between the two. That is how it goes. I am not emotional or aggressive or upset. Mad sin is quiet. Sad sin is quiet. Psychopath sin is crying. That is how it works with cancers. Give me a two if you are a cancer and I am right. Okay? So can we please stop the bullshit with the cancers? We are not emotional and sad. We don't really care that much. Listen, and we're gonna move on. I swear to God, I just gotta get on this real quick. With a cancer, we'll love you with. Let me tell you something. You got a cancer that's in your life and they love you. You better hold on tight because they will kill anyone for you. But hold on, God damn it! Don't pay attention to these. I'm fixing in a minute. But God damn it, do not be mistaken. I will kill for you if I love you and I know that you will kill for me. But the very millisecond that you show me that I can't trust you, I'm never fucking with you again. I don't give a shit how many times you say I'm sorry. Try Jesus. Don't say, okay. Try Jesus. Don't try me. I'm sharing this with y'all because my husband came on. Okay. I think my husband came in and left real quick. Because I didn't see him pop in on the screen, but I just got a random text from him that said them titties though. So I don't know what to say. Like, why would he text me that and he knows that I can't concentrate after he said, okay. I just, they are nice. Um, What were we talking about? Thank you guys so much. Can I make a confession? I was actually gonna record a video and like I'm gonna hurry up and get this edited for them today. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that shit. I'm tired of having this wig on. I want to take it off. But I'm like, let them at least see it. I'll just come razzle dazzle them a little bit. Didn't know, I didn't because in the pictures it was from like up here, so I didn't. Okay. Sorry. Oh, look, all of my OGs know that I'm supposed to tell me to focus when he come in the room because he for the new people he got a beard. Okay. Um can some moderators can you tell me what we was talking about? Cause look, as they telling me one thing that you will know about a Cancer too, they tell you Scorpios is freaky, but they don't say nothing about us. And once I'm distracted, we can end this loud. Now the kids out of school and stuff. I mean, they playing that game, sir. Don't be sending me no text messages, sir, if you still on here, unless you talking about that action, sir. Cause Wicked Smooth click the end button right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting hot. I ain't been, girl, listen to me. I ain't been married for 10 years for no reason. How are you? Anyway, what question? Come on. Somebody say something. Because somebody bring it to change the subject. Hello. Holla at your boy when you see him in the street. If you a Cancer, you know once the button is clicked. See, that's what we're talking about. See, listen, with Cancers, once the button is flicked, we don't go back and take a dip. What are you talking about? Like, no. That's just like certain people in my family. I've lived my whole life up to this point with people feeling a certain way. Keep that same goddamn energy. I love you, Tanya, and I don't have a bell. Thank you. So I just anyway. Oh yeah, that. Oh, thank you, girl. See, that's how you know I don't be. No, that don't. Then they just look rounder from the bottom. Let's just not. Let's just not. Let's talk about something else, and then we won't. We won't be talking about. All right, let's talk about something else, and then we won't be thinking about. It's it. It's okay. And so anyhow, I just wanted to get that out. Before my perverted husband sent his perverted wife a perverted text message. I just want to say to the people of America that I'm gonna be bringing y'all the content that y'all need in the city. But I just want y'all to know that when y'all see the intensity of my voice or hear the intensity of my voice, I don't have my glasses on, boy. Um, when you hear the intensity in my voice or anything or like any aggression, please know that it's never coming from an angry place. I'm always bringing you like the things that I think that you need so you can really have the type of information that you need so you won't be taken advantage of. And if you know like the basics, when you know the basics, nobody can sell you bullshit. Like because you know your basic multiplications, because you know your basic timetables, when you go to the grocery store and they don't give you correct change, because you can count, you can be like, 80, 8, 8 home slice, 8 home doodle, nigga, you owe me $5. And that's because I ain't hot no more. I can grind to go up in the window, girl. Woo! Everybody is not sad in that marriage, amen. Anywho, so I really, really, really want y'all to start paying attention to that because if you know the real, then people can't take advantage of you because you know how to count. Nobody can give you incorrect change because you can count. So if you know that if you oh my god this man if you don't stop texting me if you know woo, 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 if you Woo! If you know that your hair is weak is when it's wet, and then you hear somebody on social media having a full-fledged video giving you directions on what you're supposed to do with your hair and how you're supposed to comb it wet, you know that that's not something that you do. Even if it's something that you still want to watch because you want to support them and give them a view, that's fine. But you still know facts, so nobody can take advantage of you. That is the point that I'm trying to make. Point blank, period. I promise. So whenever I'm saying like, oh, a fact is a fact, that's what I mean. If you go into a doctor's office, or for no, I'm not even gonna use that analogy for me. Before, when I first said don't use rice water because, and gave you scientific proof that you can research yourself, because I had a relaxer and a pixie cut, you couldn't hear from me. Not necessarily you, but certain people couldn't hear from me. And the issue with that is this: how many of y'all prefer a male OBGYN or over a feminine OBGYN? Most women prefer a male OBGYN delivering a baby than a female. Why? Because they feel, well, we ain't even gonna get into why. That's how most of them are. You don't see women walking in nowhere talking about, you gonna be my OBGYN? I cannot have no man delivering my baby. He ain't even got no coochie. How you gonna deliver a baby and you ain't got no coochie? Because he's been studying coochies his whole life. Or not his whole life, but he's been studying coochies in school. That's why. Because he studied coochie. So he could be an OBGYN. Because he studied coochie in school. So, and this don't even just go for me. Whether it's an OBGYN, what are my thoughts on Shea Bay powder? I don't braid my hair without it. I love it. So if that's what I'm trying to figure out. If you can go to a man to deliver your baby and take advice from him and listen to everything he has to say, or your doctors, most of y'all doctors not black. All of y'all doctors not black. So why is it that you can only listen to, you won't even open up your mind to hear anything that somebody has to say if they don't look like what you want them to look like? But then in the same breath, as black people, you want respect and you want to be treated as equal regardless of the color of your skin, the amount of money you make. But oh, your sister, your fellow black sister, if she don't look exactly like you think she should look, if she don't talk the exact way you think she should talk, you don't even think that she's important enough or that her knowledge is valid enough for you to give the attention to. If she doesn't fit into the box that you say she got to fit into, even though we all fighting for equality. Ooh, baby, what are you? Ooh, ooh. Well, see, the problem with Shea Bay powder and everybody else, people, okay, don't get mad at me. It's what it is. YouTube is the type of place where people just recycle information. Like they'll see a video and be like, "Oh my god, it's so nice. Oh my god, this is so dope. I want to tell people about this." And then they just go tell people the stuff that they saw in the video without doing the research themselves. There's no scientific method done before people make the videos. When any video that I made, I've already done the scientific process, whether you want to accept it or not. What is the scientific process? Y'all know it. We learned it in school. You see the problem, you create a hypothesis, you test the hypothesis with multiple different test subjects, and then you create a conclusion, you test the conclusion, and then you come out with an objective. But y'all don't even follow the scientific process. And then the people who do follow the process, a hairstylist has followed the scientific process. How she has, if she been doing hair for 3-4 years and she got 5, 6 clients a day. That's the scientific process. What do you mean? Any medication that y'all take, the only reason that is proven by the FDA is because it passes the scientific process. They saw the problem and they tested it out on multiple different variables. And then peep this: the medications that y'all take right now, I don't care who get offended by this. The medications that you have in your house right now, guaranteed. I've done more testing. I've had more test subjects on the stuff that I make videos about than the company that made them products that you pump in your body full of every day. Get into it. Get into it because I've been doing hair for 14 years. I've been doing hair for 14 years. Coronavirus, the virus, the test subjects, they have not even ran the virus, the cure through half of the amount of test subjects that I've had throughout my 14-year career. But people pumping their bodies full of it. Where do you do that at? Y'all trust y'all doctors to put stuff in y'all bodies more than you trust your stylist to just do something simple to your hair. And she's had way more test subjects than your doctor has. What you mean? like like when people are like, oh, Sin, what's your source? Name your source. I am my source, Sugarfoot. When you say name a source, what you are saying, translation, what you are saying is who is the scientist who has saw your theory and tested your theory. Baby girl, I'm the scientist who has saw my theory and tested my theory. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Only a scientist of hair can test my hypothesis. What do you mean? If you have a brain surgery, if it's a patient, right, and it's a big patient, they got to get something done on their brain. There's going to be so many different doctors. There'll be a brain surgeon. There'll be a surgeon on the eyes. There'll be a surgeon for this nasal collar. There'll be a surgeon for the respiratory. Why? Because yeah, they're only getting surgery done on the brain, right? But they got to put him under, and he got to be under for a long period of time. So they got to make sure that the anesthesiologist and everybody is on the same page. So it'll be all of these different medical professions in the same room for one patient, and nobody steps on anybody's toes. The brain surgeon is not telling the respiratory surgeon how to do this job. When the respiratory surgeon is talking, the brain surgeon is not talking. He's shutting the fuck up because he doesn't know anything about the respiratory system. Because when you go to medical school for the area of expertise that you are in. Period. A brain surgeon don't go to school to learn everything that a respiratory surgeon does. He does not. He goes to learn about the brain. And the respiratory surgeon does not know everything that the brain surgeon does about the brain because he didn't go to learn about it. So for women to get online and argue and disrespect hairstylists or cosmetologists for something that a YouTuber said or something that somebody on YouTube learned is completely and totally idiotic. It makes no sense whatsoever. It makes none. Because a cosmetologist and a hairstylist and a YouTuber do not have the same area of expertise. And then let me say this. I'm not disrespecting a YouTuber because listen to me. Before I became a YouTuber, I had no idea how much work they put in. So know that. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that YouTubers don't deserve respect. Hell no, that's not what I'm saying. What I need you to understand is that a YouTuber and a cosmetologist are two completely different things. They are not the same thing. Most cosmetologists don't know shit about what it takes to be a YouTuber. And most YouTubers don't know shit about what it takes to be a cosmetologist. But we have all of the viewers in the middle that are making both sides feel like they gotta come up against each other and fight. When we are in two completely different lanes. that don't even, we don't even fight each other. It makes no sense. The only time that the YouTube world and the hairstyling world come to meet is when somebody like me say, "Hey, I got a cosmetology license, but I want to do hair too." Boom. So now I'm a cosmetologist and a YouTuber. Hello. But you do not get to just randomly be a specialist and a cosmetologist because you woke up in the morning and decided that you like combs and brushes. Just like you don't get to wake up in the morning and pick up a scalpel and start slicing somebody open just because you decided that you like science and surgery. And it's like, yeah, and you just, what's your name, babe? Alexandria said, yeah, the disrespect for hairstylists and licensed cosmetologists is out of control. Yeah, and it's like, I'm not playing the victim at all because this is stuff that I've already overcame. Everything that I'm talking about is stuff that I've already overcame. If I'm ever speaking of something, I have not overcame it yet. Once again, we already talked about me being a cancer. If something is still on me heavy, it's gonna be on me heavy, and I don't talk about it. Know that. So if I'm speaking about it, it's over and it has no dominion over me. Please know that. Okay. So, but at the time, it was fucking horrific because I'm like, okay, I'm stepping from behind the chair because I wanted to do more education than anything else. I didn't want to keep just showing y'all silk press videos, how to do this, how to do this, how to do this, because I saw that y'all thought that the only way that you can get hair care and the only way that you can get results is if you put a product on your hair or if you went to a certain person that gave you a certain weave. And I'm like, nah, I need to teach them the science of hair. So I walked away and created a whole nother thing for myself. But in the midst of me leaving, the women that I'm creating for are attacking me for the way that my social media presence looked because I had stepped away. So in the comments, the same black women that I stepped away from the industry to educate are the ones like, oh bitch, don't nobody want to see these videos, ho. Oh, you only making these videos because you don't got no views. Oh, ho, don't nobody want to see this, bitch. Like, hey, that's what it is. Let's stop playing the victim. We are not victims. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just transferred from one entity to the next. And the reason that black women are in the same shit is because we keep giving each other the same shit. Period. I'm not. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? No. I'm not doing that shit with y'all. You know why? Because when I woke up this morning, not when I woke up, but when the first time that I went on YouTube, the first thing that I saw was a comment from one of my videos where my hair was shorter, like, bitch, would you shut the fuck up? You don't even got no hair, hoe. The first thing that I saw when I signed on to YouTube. So we are not victims. We are not victims. We are not victims. We get the same shit back that we let out. That's what this is. Get into it. Because if we stood with each other instead of fighting each other, people wouldn't be able to play us. But they can infiltrate because you only as strong as your weakest link. So all they gotta do is pinpoint where the weakest link is, and they go tell the weakest link what they want to hear, and then the weakest links all group together and go against the people that's trying to make the link stronger. And then you find yourself in the same cycle over and over and over and over again. That's why we in the same shit over and over again. In relationships, in hair, everything. Old boy cheating on his wife and stuff, and she's sitting right by him, holding his hand. He quoting Bible scriptures and shit. Man, watch out. Watch out. Those were choices that people in other generation made. You got two women in the same household. One woman said, "Up them, I'm not doing that," and another one was like, "No, I want to stay home." And one never dealt with that and is worth millions, and the other one spent her life raising kids. So no, mm-mm. Girl, listen, listen. People crazy as hell. But that's how it be. And hey, like I said, I'm just a loud person. Like, hey, it is what it is. I'm just loud. My husband, I be talking to my husband, he be like, babe, you loud. Like, oh my bad. So I'm just loud. I'm never. So I'm about to put these little nails on. Let me know what questions y'all have. So, as I was saying, these YouTubers never went to school for hair, yet they try to advise people on what to do to take that education. But listen, and I know it doesn't take an education start to YouTube, but look, I cannot blame YouTubers for doing that. It's not YouTubers' fault. It's the consumer's fault. If everybody would if everybody was like, okay, you're a YouTuber, but I still respect my stylist, they wouldn't have went as far as they went. The market follows the consumer and no one else. If y'all can understand that, all of this will make sense. The market only follows you. So the people that are in here right now, they only follow you. They only follow you. They're not following me. They're following you. They're following what you need and who you are paying attention to. And whoever you are paying attention to is who they're going to hit up and ask them to sell their stuff. And it's up to the person that they hit up to say if whether or not they're going to promote it. Period. Period. There's no underlying nothing. No. None of these women are educated about nothing and they all have disclaimers on their videos that say that. So if y'all listen to them over y'all stylist, that's on you. If you listen to them over your stylist, that's on you. By law, in their description box, they have to say that they not medical professionals or they're not professionals. Like, so if you choose to listen to, and the thing is this, I'm not attacking nobody, but I don't want to hear that because when I used to have people come and sit in my chair, they used to argue with me. So we're not about to sit up here and blame YouTubers like, oh, YouTubers just made women blind. No. You have a choice. Every day you have a choice. When you open your eyes every single day, you have a choice on which way you gonna go. Am I gonna make today the best day possible? Am I gonna pick up my phone and look at bullshit? Am I gonna look at something happy? Am I gonna meditate and listen to some good vibes? Like, it's up to you. You are the person who makes that determination. These YouTubers did not tell y'all not to respect y'all hairstylists. They didn't do that. I'm not putting that on them. I would have women come and sit in my chair, and I would have women come and sit in my chair. And when women came and sat in my chair, I would say, they would be like, oh, well, I want to get a protein treatment today. And I will always do a porosity test on my clients real quick. They wouldn't know it was real quick while I was washing the hair after I did the clarify. So I knew what the porosity was right off rip. They like, oh, well, I want to do a protein treatment. Well, you can't do a protein treatment. Why? Because you have high porosity hair. I mean, you have low porosity hair. Oh, well, is this one YouTuber? Her curls look just like mine, and she did a protein treatment. She said you need to have a protein treatment every month, and I was like, that's only if you have high porosity hair. Low porosity hair, if you do a protein treatment, it's going to break your hair. It's going to damage your hair. She wanted to argue with me, and then after that day, hold on. Okay. Um. Yeah, after that, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, after that day, she never came back, and she wrote a review online saying that like I was rude and I argue with my clients and I don't give my customers what they want and blah 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 blah. And while she was there, she let me know that though she got her protein treatment from a specific YouTuber. And it was just like, because I went to cosmetology school, I don't know anything. So the porosity thing, this is not the first time. I've had so many one-on-one consults with women that are like, damn, I gotta call my hairstylist because they're booking an appointment with me because they found me on YouTube, and for whatever reason they respect me more than they respect that cosmetologist. And I'm like, no, you don't put that on your hair. You don't put that on your hair is like this. So you need to use the serum. And she's like, damn, like I owe my sister, I owe my Cosmo a apology. I owe my stylist an apology. She been telling me this whole time she don't like oils and she don't like creams, or she want me to use the serums, but I wasn't listening. And that's what it is. So I don't want that. I don't want that type of credit. I don't want oh my God, seeing this nobody else like you. Every woman that has a cosmetology license knows everything that I'm saying. But after a while, you end up burying it because they don't give a fuck. That's why I left the industry. I felt that part of me dying. I felt the wanting and care dying. Like the last maybe what? Hmm, maybe the last 6 months I did hair. It was just like what you want, what side you want your part on, because the whole 4C, 4B, all that shit had completely taken over. And at this point, if a YouTuber did not say it, if and I was almost about to say a couple people names, if a certain group of YouTubers did not say it, it was not true. And any hairstylist that said something different was a hater. And now these same YouTubers, all these same YouTubers, and mind you, baby, this was like 5, 6 years ago. So all these same YouTubers have now cut all of their hair off, but now y'all can't find, y'all like, where all the good hairstylists at? But y'all been following them and not listening to y'all stylists and saying fuck you to the stylist and the Cosmo for the last 7, 8 years. How long did y'all think that stylists and cosmetologists were gonna just stick around and like? So now you do still have a whole bunch of dope ass stylists like me, but there's certain structure that you have to follow to book with them. There are certain guidelines that you have to follow to book with them because social media changed the game. That's just what it is. It's not necessarily saying if whether or not it's good or bad. That's just what it is, baby. So I don't want to be put on that pedestal like I'm the only hairstylist out here that no. There's no way she could have got her cosmetology license if she don't know what bonds hold the hair together. So anybody that you see that say Sin made it up, oh ha ha ha, like I heard one little meme, like somebody got a whole little voice audio thing, like of my voice. For everybody who thinks that the bonds in the hair are a joke, if somebody says she's making it up, that should be a person that you never listen to on hair care. I'm not saying stop watching their channel. They could be wildly entertaining. Baby, watch them. Yes. But if you listen to them on your hair care, that is on you. If any hairstylist says that I'm making up the bonds in the hair, run, because she could not have gotten her license without telling them what the three bonds that hold the hair shaft together are. Thank you, Miss Cannon. She said, I got my books to prove them wrong. Thank you. So that's why it's crazy. Like, there are videos, channels with people that, like, oh, Sindal made up hydrogen bond. Like, are you fucking serious right now? My lady, it was the book that I had to study. It's a whole, they got section by section talking about bonds. Okay, give me a four. Give me a four if you are in cosmetology school right now, or if you've been to Cosmo school and you've seen hydrogen bond, the sulfide bond, and salt bond, and you know I ain't making that shit up. Please, give me a three. I'm not making it up. Give me another 3 if you remember the section on your test that said, is your hair weakest wet or dry? If we would have put on our state board test, if I would have circled my hair is weakest when it's dry, I would have got a point marked off for my cosmetology license. So the fact that they're making it up and you, my bad, y'all, I had to get my charger. So that's all, okay? I'm going to school for something I want. Yeah, actually, look, and you don't have to be in cosmetology school to get the Milady's Cosmo book. Get the Milady's Cosmo book. I think you can get it on Amazon. Get it. Get it. And then everybody that unfollow everybody. Well, sorry, I'm just playing. Don't unfollow nobody. But look at everybody stupid that be like, seeing is making up the hydrogen bond. Seeing is making up like like hmm? Hmm? It's in the Cosmo book right now. Barbers learn that shit in school. But okay. Okay, Sugarfoot. All right, player. Is it safe to wash your hair in braids? I mean, it's safe to wash your hair in braids as long as you're not doing it too much. Like when my hair is in braids, I only wash it like one time. And then when I do, I sit under the dryer to let it dry. Don't just walk around because remember, you have, like, that ain't your hair, girl. So your hair is wet, your hair is weakest when it's wet, and then you're just walking around with that extra weight just hanging on your hair as your hair dries. So if you wash it, it's fine, but just sit under the dryer. If you made it up, go get your coins. Yeah, if I made it, let me tell you something. I caught on to that late. If you didn't notice. Yeah, sucker. If I made up the goddamn hydrogen bond and stopped by, they been owing me money before I was fucking born. You hear me? They owe my mama money, they owe my daddy money, they owe my damn grandma some money, they owe my grandpa some money on both sides. Everybody owe me some goddamn money. That means people owe me money from my own life if I made up the hydrogen bomb. Talk about some copyright infringement. That's some shit. They stealing your stuff before you were alive. Ooh, baby, y'all put me up on some game I ain't even know. Is a hair steamer straightener a good investment, or should you get a ceramic flat iron? YouTube is confusing. I don't use steamers to straighten my hair. It's just not my thing. Doesn't really make sense to me. It's an oxymoron. The purpose of you straightening your hair, okay, is to take your hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin. Alpha keratin is your hair in its natural state, and beta keratin is your hair in its new stretch state, right? And so the way that you get your hair from beta keratin back to alpha keratin is by introducing H2O, whether it is in steam form, whether it, so why, why the fuck, what? No, I do not. Once again, they can sell y'all some drawers that y'all wearing right now. I swear for the God. I swear for God. They will sell y'all the drawers that y'all have on. Go back, do your research. Look at the time frame where steamers took off. When all YouTubers started telling y'all to go buy steamers and shit. Okay? Then, shortly after they saw steamers viral, they made a steamer flat iron. bro, you realize that heat opens the cuticle. Your cuticle is not being opened further by using steam. Your cuticle is already open with the blow dryer. So the steam in the flat iron is not opening the cuticle because the heat opens the cuticle. Just hot water is gonna open the goddamn cuticle. So a regular old schmegular flat iron at 150 degrees, at 100 degrees, at 75 degrees, at 40 degrees is gonna open the goddamn cuticle. Hello? And then once you put your leave-in on, you already got your cuticles open because water open the cuticle. So once your hair is wet, your hair is in apple keratin and stuff is open, cuticles open, the pores is open, whatever conditioner, leave-in, whatever you got put it in right there because shit is already open. Then you seal the shit back up real quick with the blow dryer. You seal the shit back up. You put in the apple keratin. And then you put a last little bit of heat protectant on because you're going to put the flat iron on it real quick. Going to tell the hair, hey, I know you blow dry real quick at apple keratin, but I got one last step. I need you to be bone straight, slick and smooth. So then you're going to put a little bit of extra heat protectant on it. It's the most stupidest shit in the world to me to add more H2O after I just goddamn blow drying your goddamn hair for 15 minutes. No, I'm not using no damn steamer. No. Why? For what? The cuticle is already open. That's some stupid shit. I'm sorry. And if somebody thinks that I'm rude, I think that you're rude for not piecing that together. This is common sense. Hot water opens the goddamn cuticle. The blow dryer can open the goddamn cuticle. The flat iron opened the goddamn cuticle by itself. What the fuck? What? No. Absolutely not. This is stupid. I used one time, and that was it. And I didn't do it no more because it was dumb. No. It's just a bunch of busy work and a bunch of extra stupid money to spend. Y'all just want to spend money on stupid stuff. Do y'all know that with $100, you can start a whole business? And y'all buying steam flat irons to open a cuticle that's open. That's like buying a damn candle opener. Girl, buy a candle opener. It's $30. It's $175. Buy a candle opener for this candle. I know this shit is already open. Here's the lid right here. You just go like this. But give me $175 and I'll sell you one that looks just like this. But one that you buy for the same price, it'll already have a top on. That's what y'all do when y'all buy steamers. I don't give a shit what nobody say. They will sell y'all the drawers that y'all have on. That is the equivalent to them selling you the panties that you already have on. They market the flat iron to you saying that it opens the cuticle. The flat iron opens the cuticle by its goddamn self. Yes, our old school wash, condition, blow dry, and straighten the hair is it. I just don't understand. I saw a video when a lady shampooed and rinsed her client and put conditioner on the hair and put the client under the steamer. So she did all that for nothing. Damn. No. So listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, baby, listen. So, remember maybe you don't. What I say about porosity. So, social media teaches you guys to shop for products based on your curl type. So, because of the way that, and I'm not attacking anybody, this is fact. Now, social media teaches you to shop for products based on 4C. So you see a woman who, like, if you see my curls, even though you can't because they're under here, and you say, okay, my curls look just like Sin's, so I'm gonna buy the same products that Sin's buys. I'm gonna tell you, no, don't do that because I have high porosity hair. So the same product that I use, you cannot use. For example, anybody with high porosity hair should never sit under a steamer. The only people that should be sitting under a steamer are people that have mildly medium porosity hair and low porosity hair. Why? The only purpose of a steamer is to open the cuticle. So, if you are a person like me that has high porosity hair, your cuticle is already open. And just because the cuticle is already open, the steam not gonna be like, oh, hey y'all, hey, her cuticle already open, so let's not go over here. No, it's still going to attempt to force the cuticle open. And what is going to happen eventually, that cuticle breaks. And when the cuticle snaps, when they start popping off, there are holes within the hair shaft. When there are holes within the hair shaft, the hair gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And that is why in the natural community, women cannot retain length. No matter what y'all do, y'all cannot retain length. For years, I am the woman. Go look on my videos. Go look at my old silk press videos. I'm not making it up. I am the one that they booked after they did they team natural shit for a couple years and it didn't work. Or I'm the one that they would book after they did their team natural stuff. I ain't straightened my hair in 3 years, y'all. And I be using apple cider vinegar and rice water. Oh, that's that smell. Yeah, girl, my bad. I thought I rinsed it out and stuff. And then I straighten their hair and it's completely see-through. Why? It is completely and totally see-through because, yeah, you've been growing hair out. But as you've been growing hair, you have not been following your porosity. You've been following your curl type. And because you've been following your curl type and not your porosity, most low porosity women are using high porosity products and vice versa. Because most YouTubers have self-inflicted high porosity hair. Why? Because most YouTubers are trying new products on their hair every fucking week. That is the number one way to damage the cuticle. How do you damage the cuticle? Go ahead. What's wrong? Yes. But go in your room and do it, please. once once you damage the cuticle, keep close to the door, mama. Once you damage the cuticle, it's going to keep being damaged. It's not going to stop. It keeps getting damaged. But that's how it goes because you guys believe the stuff that y'all see online. You believe the stuff that you see online. And then when somebody comes with something that's different, y'all want to argue because that's the culture of social media. The culture of social media is like, who right? What's better than this? Ain't no product better than no product. Emulsifying wax is emulsifying wax. That's what they make conditioner with. Water is water. Coconut oil is coconut oil. The key to finding a good product line is finding a brand that whose tactics you stand behind, whose business ethics you stand behind, whose product formulation you stand behind. Like, girl, when I walk in Cosmo Prof, it ain't no difference between Pravana and Joyco and Reckon and Paul Mitchell. They all dope as shit. It's all a matter of who I like better, who I can promote more, which brand fits my clients the best. What you talking about? I used to use Pravana, but then I was like, I don't really like the way Pravana worked because it didn't work for my brand. It did not work for my brand. Understand that. And no game. If y'all know the game and y'all stop attacking everybody to put y'all on, y'all can't be taken advantage of. But y'all get taken advantage of because the people that want to take advantage of you, what they do, they cause a buzz. They cause a buzz and they draw confusion. So if they can confuse you, they can make you, if they can confuse you and put just a tinkling of doubt, if they can make you think that I have some ulterior motives, if they can make you believe that I'm a hater, If they can make you believe that I'm jealous and I'm only making these videos because I'm hurting or because I'm down bad, then they got you. You're going to believe everything that they say because you're the weakest link. How? Because you got your own shit in between you. I have no ill intentions. Everything, I make money without y'all doing anything. As a matter, I'm about to, as we've been sitting here, I've had orders coming in. I don't make my money telling y'all that products don't work. Do you understand that if do you understand how much money I would make if I just started doing product reviews? I make good money off Amazon anyway. Do y'all know how much money I would make if I just start going to the beauty supply store or just start answering these emails and letting them send me this shit? Do y'all know how much money I would make from Amazon and just brand deals alone if I let the same brands that y'all arguing over send stuff to me? But I don't, because I don't stand behind it, because I know the game and I don't want to play it. But it's almost like the people who stay integral are the ones that y'all attacking, and the ones that's just doing whatever are the ones that y'all fucking with, which is cool. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying right now, we just speaking real. Right now, that's what's happening. I'm not complaining like I want y'all to change nothing. I am that voice that just let y'all know the real and what ain't nobody else saying. That's what it is. Like, yeah, I get emails to companies that want me to try their products out. Yeah. Because look, and then peep this. If y'all don't look, I'm not putting you up on game for me. I'm putting you up on game for you. Okay? Because the game is completely changed and it will never be the same. Brands are switching over to 100% social media marketing. So if y'all think the marketing of the picture was some shit before, if y'all thought people on social media was pumping y'all full of products and shit before, baby boy, baby girl, it's gonna get super real. Because let's say maybe about 30% of businesses, 40% of businesses was doing the online thing, the social media thing. Now it's almost 100%. And their preferred line of promotion is not the television. It's YouTube. It's Instagram. It's TikTok. So if y'all think y'all was getting played before, and then you got to think about it. If y'all been attacking everybody that's putting y'all up on game, and the people that's been putting y'all up on game is not necessarily losing, but got to work double hard because y'all listening to all of the people that's on bullshit, guess what? One or two things happen. The people who've been trying to put y'all up on game but ain't been getting credit for it, they either gonna say, forget it, I'm gonna go do something else and move into a line of business where they appreciate me, or they're gonna join the party. Soon you will not know the difference between a Cosmo like me and a YouTuber that don't know shit but from a couple videos she watched. And that's nobody's fault but the consumer. Because nobody's watching the creator. The creator has to make videos depending on what the consumer wants to see. It ain't about us, it's about y'all. It ain't about me, it's about you. When Gina Curl, when that Gina lady, she said she didn't send me no message like, oh Sin, ever since your attacks, I lost business, or ever since your attacks, I have even more women than I promised. I'm gonna make sure their hair grows. No, she was just like, I got 70 new followers, or however many, 700 new followers since 700. She was bragging about the fact that she was able to turn my own people against me and make them believe that I was the liar. She's like, see, I win. I've been in this industry for 14 years. That's what they do. The women like her. Not everybody. Not everybody. All white women are not like that. She was actually the very first Caucasian woman. Thank you. Ooh, baby. She was the first Caucasian woman that I have ever talked to that has ever talked to me that way or disrespected me. Ever. Call me a hater, the very first one. My entire career, I have been one of the only black women there. Y'all think I'll be bullshitting. That's why I can code switch so good. Oh my God, hi. They be like, Sam, is this your client? And I'll be like, yeah, girl, she can come right in. But I wouldn't be like, oh my God, yeah, guys, oh my God, whoa, with you, whoa. Like, no, it wasn't like that. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It wasn't like that, but I knew how to make them comfortable. I knew how not to, when they walked in the room, be like, so my name is Ian, and I've been doing here for a long time. Like, I don't talk like that anyway, but like, what do you mean? And I've been living in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a melting pot here. That's what they call it, the melting pot, because people are here from all over. I have had Samoan friends, freaking Hawaiian, you name it. I had friends that I had to be like, don't be mad at me. What are you? I tell you what I'm is, what are you? I am so confused. So there are all different types of women from all different walks of life that I've met, and I've never came in contact until I met that woman. I had never came in contact with a woman of another race that wants to come in the hair industry, that wants to come into another form of the hair industry that she's not within in the black hair industry as a white woman without giving respect. I know so many dope ass Caucasian hairstylists. I know like 2 or 3 Caucasian hairstylists that could braid better than me. Hello. And I'm not talking about like little cornrows. I'm talking about like box braids, fishtail braids. Listen, it's about respect, not color. I still haven't did my ancestry because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like Russia, Europe, Germany, somewhere. Shit. So it's never coming from that space. I'm only talking about facts. I only want you to know facts. I wasn't like, oh, I don't want no white lady giving y'all perm. Listen, if there's a white woman out here that can give black women healthy hair that doesn't break off, that they don't have to shave their whole goddamn head off like all of these women on. I just watched a woman in France shave her head, bawling, crying over Gina Curl. So yeah, I made a video about it, and yeah, when you feed me bullshit, I'm gonna tell you to shut up until you speak real. That's how I get out. I'm from the D. I don't let people pump me full of bullshit. People are like, oh, you should have just let her talk. Listen, y'all may waste y'all time and let people pump y'all full of BS. That's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I don't do that. I speak facts, and I don't like people that waste my time. So yeah, and that's what I say. Like, it's not just me. Like, there are other YouTubers. Like, go pick like Green Beauty. Go watch. Okay, I made a video about MSM, right? After I made my video about MSM, because I'm subscribed to Green Beauty's channel. She's dope as hell. And I was like, oh my God, we made the same video, but I wasn't tripping like she copied me. There's no way she can copy me. It's science. It's fact. It's scientific fact. So if you'll go around and you'll be able to tell who the professionals are and who the YouTubers are. The YouTubers are just like, y'all put in your hair and mix it with this. But Green Beauty's a chemist, and she straight up told you that she prefers that you use onion peels than MSM. And you know she speak. I know for a fact she know her shit because I studied the same field, not chemistry, but around that. And on top of that, she put facts up. And I made a video about using the sulfur and onion peels to grow your hair like almost 2 years ago. And Green Beauty hair like down her back, and that's her favorite thing to use. And I made that video before I even followed her on Instagram. Scientific fact is scientific fact. When y'all go to different chemists and people like Green Beauty, you'll notice all of our stuff is the same. Like Green Beauty, she didn't say she's not as intensely against rice water as I am, but she don't really think it's a good idea either. But she'll give people pointers like, I mean, if y'all really want to use it, do this to dilute it. But I'm saying don't even dilute it. Just don't use it. Use something else. But once again, we're not the ones y'all want to hear from. Y'all want to hear from the ones that are like, put coochie cream on your scalp and your hair will grow in 15 minutes. I put coochie cream on my scalp mixed with Blue Magic and I woke up and my hair grew 17 inches. You should use it too. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't want real. You do not want that. You want your hair to grow real fast. That's what you do. You go in your house and you get you some wick rice. And you mix it with some vinegar and some turmeric. And you let that shit sit until it starts smelling like ass. I mean ass. Wait till it's bubbling and sizzling. And then put it all in your hair. Your hair gonna be down your back in 5 minutes. That's what y'all want. And if you don't want it, I ain't talking to you, baby. If the shoe don't fit, stop putting it on. If you don't fit into this category, I'm not talking to you. Listen, Monistat picked back up because it was coochie cream. Coochie cream came before rice water. So we had the coochie cream first, okay? We had the coochie cream first. There's some of my chapstick that's on this little spread thing on the table. Don't judge me, judge yourself. So, the coochie cream came before the rice water. Coochie cream came before the Rick Rice. Okay? And then it was so many doctors like, why are y'all black women using the coochie cream? Stop using that damn coochie cream. And after so many doctors started saying that, girls was like, okay, maybe we could stop making videos about the coochie cream. The thing is, y'all not about to try to sit here and act like coochie cream is new. Because YouTube is forever. And all of those coochie cream videos still exist. They still exist. I used to have women come into my shop with Blue Magic containers talking about it was coochie cream in it and can I ripen in their scalp. If you want coochie cream in your scalp, you go put that coochie cream on your scalp by your own goddamn self. You hear me, sucker? Okay? All of these coochie cream videos still exist. So everybody's like, oh my God. Oh. Oh. Y'all get on my nerves. Everybody want to act so shocked about everything. Y'all want to act shocked about people being thoughts. Y'all gonna get mad at me for this. I do not care. Everybody like, oh my God, it's thoughts out here in the streets. Let's stop acting like thoughts is a new thing that just happened in the 2020s. Let me tell you something. My grandma next door neighbor. Mind you, the woman that I'm telling you about right now is now she a saint. Okay, now she a, hey, yes, God. Oh, God. Yes, God. Hallelujah. Yes, God. Hallelujah. Yes, God. That's who she is today. Okay? Okay? But when her son was little, and her son is the same age as my mama. Well, no, a little younger than my mama. A little younger than my mom. Okay, so he in his 40s. Okay, 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 okay. When he was a baby, she was a side chick. Side chicks did not just pop out in the 1990s. In the 2000s, side chicks been around since the beginning of the sides and the fronts and the backs of time. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Hello? So the story goes like this. I almost said his name. So his daddy was at the dinner with his wife and his kids at the picnic. Okay, they was at the family goddamn picnic. And so the one that's like, glory, hey, glory, she had a baby by him. She knew he was married because she was friends with his wife. I mean, not friends with his wife. She knew his wife. Like they knew of each other. Okay, of each other. But the wife didn't really know her, just in passing. So she got to know her husband. Had a whole fucking baby by her husband. And then brought the baby to the damn barbecue. And this little ass was just sitting there screaming, yelling, and screaming and shit. Okay, screaming and yelling and stuff. Okay. And they was like, who baby is that? Can you get your baby? And she says, I get him. I'm not doing nothing. If y'all got a problem, tell his daddy to come get him. Mind you, his daddy was married than a motherfucker. Because his daddy was sitting right next to his wife. Oop, sitting right next to his wife and his other goddamn kids. Okay? Okay. So, all right. And we're not going to act like they was the only one. We're not going to act like everybody grandpa kept it in their goddamn pants. Come on now. We're not about to act like our grandpas wasn't in the glory hole. Nah. Anywho, the same lady that was like, he can come over here with, he'll be quiet when his daddy come get him. She the same one. Take me to the king. I have no much to bring. Like, so, God. And don't never want to talk. And then, look, it's nothing if you repented from it, but let you bring some old shit up. They be like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't remember. The Lord has washed away my sins. I don't remember. So let's stop with the stuff. Okay? I'm over black women playing we're not playing victims. We're not doing it. Not in the 2021. We are not victims. Men are treating you however you let them treat you. Just like the other little stupid dude. The relationship dude of America, and now he popped out. He done cheated on his wife. Everybody mad at him. What the hell y'all mad at him for? Be mad at her for going back. My husband already know if you go, it better be nice. I hope she got the fattest ass you ever seen. I hope she look way better than me, because that's where you gonna be. I don't give a shit how much I'm crying like mama. But I'm not. I support him. He changed. Change these nuts in your mouth. I hope he did change. I hope he changed for the next bitch he about to be with. You change. Change these nuts. Change these eggs, nigga. Talking about you change. Anyway. I love you guys. Your great granddaddy had 23 kids. Let me tell you something. You brought it up. I want to see is if it's one of my family's members watching this. Oh well, you shut your, because you know, hey, God damn it. I'm not gonna say how many kids, because then you're gonna for sure know which grandpa I'm talking about. But I met 2 aunties when my daddy died. 2. There's a story in my family about my grandfather. No, I ain't gonna tell that story. Sorry. That's just go. That shit ain't just start happening. These niggas ain't nothing new. Oh, these dudes out here are so bad. No, they're not. They are their grandfathers. They are the men who raised them. And they haven't made a decision to be any different. And the women that they with let them do the shit. Period. I will be by myself. I will be a goddamn cat lady. Do you understand? Because I know a woman who is 100 years old and she ain't played none of that shit. She ain't played none of that shit. And she still got bread. She gotta be a millionaire. She gotta be or close to it. 100 years old. She was married a couple times, but it wasn't no barefoot and pregnant, and it wasn't no getting me pregnant and then you leaving and I'm at home at work. No. She had a job too, an engineer. She got pictures smoking cigars in front of pyramids in Egypt. She's 100. So you're not going to tell me that it couldn't have been done. These were choices. And we have to make different ones now. Mind you, I don't want nobody saying, oh, that's because the circumstances, her parents was different. No, because she had siblings that didn't end up that way. She had siblings that didn't overcome that portion of things. So we're not going to say it cannot be done because there are women who did it. We just don't talk about them that much. But to me, that's the problem. The issue is not that men cheat. The issue is that women be like, I'm standing by my husband. Oh, he didn't do anything wrong. That's the issue. Anywho, I'm gonna take like 2 questions and then we can well, hopefully it'll be 2. Who knows? But you guys go ahead and ask questions and I'm going to scroll up and see if there anything. I've seen videos of women holding to Gina Curl as if it's good, but their hair is getting thinner and thinner. It's sad, saying you're just educating facts and truth and products. Listen, peep this. I got something else. Even if you've never seen anything, right? I bet you this is something that a whole lot of you don't know because you don't really know this if you're not a client of hers or if you didn't go to her in the past. But you know Diva Curl, right? Give me a 3. No, why do I keep saying 3 when I'm saying 3? Give me a 4. Give me a 4 if you know about the controversy with Diva Curl. Yeah, with Diva Curl. Diva Curl products, what they doing to people's hair, making people hair thin out and everything else. Give me a 4. Okay, peep this. So, Gina Curl, you want to know what products she was sending her clients home with? You want to know what product she was recommending her clients to get? The people I just said, Diva Curl products. So after they got a chemical process, after they got a Jerry curl, she gave them Diva Curl products to take home. You don't have to listen to me. Go to the videos of the people who love her and go look at her comments. And go look the older ones, not the new ones. Because once Diva Curl started getting drugged, once she started getting sued, she stopped saying that specifically that Diva Curl was what she sent them home with. She just would say she sent them home with care packages. No, they were getting Jerry curls and then going home with Diva Curl products. And Diva Curl, she still got lawsuits right now. Y'all know everything that's going on with that. So, look, that's y'all own stuff. That's, hey. Care packages. No, that's what she called them.
you went back 10 years and read the comments. Girl, do you need protein treatments if you have medium porosity hair? What you are saying is true, saying thank you. I don't have a reason to lie. I'm not hating on no little white lady. Get your money, sister girl. Hold on, what question? Oh yeah. It just depends on because medium porosity hair is normally okay. Like it's normal porosity is not hard to open, it's not hard to close. So with medium porosity hair, you need to really be paying attention to what your hair is saying. Oh, it sounds weird. That's actually a video that I'm uploading right now for CEO Masters. So CEO Masters, why do I keep saying that? For the Guru 101. The Guru 101 is getting a in-depth video tonight. Excuse me. Mm, burping. Oh my god, I'm still burping. But I really, really want y'all to know that like whenever it comes to like the products and stuff that you're using when as it pertains to porosity with your medium porosity hair, just be paying attention to what your hair is saying. So like is your hair dry with medium porosity hair? The only time that you really need a protein treatment is if you feel like your hair is weak. Remember, the purpose of a protein treatment is to strengthen. So if your hair feels strong, if your hair is not breaking, if it's not brittle, like how does your hair feel when it's wet? Does it feel like is that a little bum bump on my lip? I think I had a bum bump coming. If whether or not like your hair is like stringy, if it feels like it's breaking, if your hair feels like it's breaking or it's really easy to snap, then yes, you need to do a protein treatment for sure. But if it's just because, don't no, don't don't do it just because. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I love y'all so much. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes ever, but I just want to be like that little, like the little common sense thought in your head, like you know that's some bullshit, right? And then because you heard me in your head, like you know that's some bullshit, right? Like you start thinking like, no, like it's a scientific fact. No, like no, that's not. Just like if you go to the store and you like, oh, that you know your change is $60, but then they hand you two $20 bills. You like, bitch, I can count. I need another one. You stop trying to play with me, nigga. You owe me $20. You better pop out another 20 or two tens or a couple fives or a 4 5. Understand what I'm saying? Goddamn it. But if you don't know how to count, if you've never seen a $20 bill before, you don't know nothing about money, anybody could play you. I'm just trying to put you up on game. So when people bring you bullshit, you know that it's bullshit and be like, nah, bro. Nah. Mm. Like it's certain stuff is common sense. Like one how can you support a brand that used to support and only give their clients one brand that's getting sued and is breaking everybody's damn hair off? And then the beautiful woman that's in France that just shaved off all of her goddamn hair, she blamed Diva Curl for the reason that her hair fell out. Not her stuff. And it's not your fault that you gave her the products and then gave her the chemical service. It's Diva Curl's fault that that woman had to shave her whole goddamn head. Anywho, is it wrong to rinse out? That's a good question. You guys, you don't need a conditioner and a deep conditioner on the same day. That's like brushing your teeth with two toothbrushes at the same goddamn time. Why? No. No. Okay. A conditioner is not this not to you. This don't go to you. I promise. This goes because
Last week I had 7 coaching calls back to back, and one lady was arguing with me. Like, she paid me to talk, but she was arguing with me. Like, you don't. Do you wash your ass with 2 soaps at the same time? When you get your rag and you get ready to put the soap on, do you use 2 soaps at the same goddamn time? No. You use one. And even if you use 2, you just gonna have a different smell. Your ass ain't gonna be no cleaner with them 2 soaps than it was just with the other one. A deep conditioner is exactly what it sounds like. Really remember that the words are exactly the same. I'm taking this mic down, sorry y'all. Remember that the words are exactly the same. Conditioner. Why am I holding this phone and this stand is right here? Like, a conditioner is a conditioner. A deep conditioner just means that the sometimes the formulation is a little bit more intense. That's it. That's it. Words are exactly the same. And listen, the words are that we're saying, I don't even know who y'all talking about. I don't even know this woman. The reason that the words are exactly the same is because these are scientific facts. It doesn't matter what astrologer you go talk to, they're going to tell you the same amount of planets are in our solar system. It doesn't matter what astrologer you go talk to, they're going to tell you that there are 365 days in a year. It doesn't matter what astrologer you go talk to, they're going to give you the same because they're facts. It's only within the hair community that we argue with facts with people who haven't studied one fact. It's the stupidest shit in the world. I'm sorry if anybody's offended by it, but it's the truth. The fact that black women argue with professionals over information that they got from other women who only make YouTube videos and have never been to school is the most idiotic thing I've ever seen. And then the same women ask themselves why they can't get a good result, because you discredit the people who go to school to learn how to teach you. You attack the people that go learn how to teach you. When I was in cosmetology school, I did not go to school with any girls that were just there to make money off of people. It turns into something else. It turns into you being angry and bitter sometimes because the people that you've spent your life or however many years learning for don't even respect you. They treat you like a fucking maid. So then you start treating them like they treat you. Like, okay, you don't care about my profession. I don't really care about your health. What side you want your part on? So cause and effect. We can't attack hairstylists and be like, oh, hairstylists are dusty. No, hairstylists gave y'all what y'all wanted. I remember having a client sit in my chair and tell me that she don't care nothing about the science, nothing about the science of hair. She was like, girl, I pay you to put this weave in, girl. I don't care nothing about that. If I wanted to learn the science, I would have went to school. Look, and after that, if they didn't ask me for it, that was it. After that, if it wasn't on my book, and that's when I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something else because I I can't I can't feel right about myself doing hair like this. Like not caring and only being like whatever. It's not that I didn't care about hair. The women who were booking didn't give a shit. And if my professional opinion was not respected, not all the time, but the majority of the time. So I went into a different field of cosmetology where my opinion would be respected, and I don't have that issue with my clients. But when I was in cosmetology school, my teacher told me our student license number is a social security number. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I never tried it at any store. Yep. Um, at first I thought you were going for it in a metaphorical way. But I mean, it's not necessarily our social security number, but I mean, it's the same. No, she doesn't know what she's talking about. No, because there are hairstylists that have cosmetology license that don't even pay taxes, that make stupid ass money. So she doesn't know what she's talking about because you're still an independent contractor. So whether it's like what? No, that's dumb. Because there are you have two different types of hairstylists on two different forms of the spectrum, right? So you have the hairstylist who is living paycheck to paycheck. She's standing behind a chair and she doing client after client after client after client, and that's how she make her money, right? But then if she's exposed to different types of people, and I'm not saying like, oh, you can't get this information in Black Salons. That's not what I'm saying. That's not where I'm at. I can only speak from my experiences. The women that I was around the majority of white women. And I noticed that the black women that worked at the salon was there from not 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. And some of them wasn't driving off in BMWs and shit. They wasn't driving off in Rolls Royces. They didn't have all of these big ass cars. This was before social media. This was before Instagram. This was before all of that shit. Okay? So I'm like, I ask questions. There's not a hater bone in my body. I'm like, oh my God, hey. My name's Sin. Oh my God. This is so awkward. I'm in the studio right over there. And I just can't help but notice like all of your clients are like so happy and everything, and like not that I'm like in your business or anything like that, never that. That's so weird. That would be weird. But like how exactly are you able to like afford a room like this and only work like 3 hours a day? Like how do you do that? Oh my God, you're so sweet. Girl, you can come in here. Like come in here. I'll fucking put you up on, girl. I'll tell you, and it's so crazy because like if you want, we can do like I don't know, like cross promo with each other because I've been really wanting to. I've been starting to get a lot of girls that come and like they want braids or they want like weaves or something like that, and I can't really do it. So if I can send them to you, I was like, oh my God, yeah, like absolutely, like iron can sharpen iron all day, so let's do this. And what I'm saying, I'm not being funny. This was a like real ass conversations that I used to have on a regular basis. Let me get back. I'm her. Yeah, like actually I have an idea. What are you doing later? Maybe we can like go to lunch because I really want to show you a couple of things about business and just like your bookkeeping and the way that you market things, because if you how can I say this? And I was like, girl, you do not have to mix words with me. You're fine. You're fine. And I would never be as, oh my God, as them, because then that would be like too much. So I would just be a little like, yeah. So, no, like for sure. Tell me, let me know. Okay, so this is the thing. Women, they'll say certain things, but no, this is what you do. And I ain't giving that info away for free. That's stuff that I be giving to CEO Masters. And she put me up on some game that had me like, oh, oh, oh. And I was like, oh my God, Ashley, I don't think that's going to work. Dead ass, that was her name. I'm not being funny. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. I didn't, oh my God. Like, I did not know that. I'm like, oh my God, seriously? And then she just started putting up on game. Listen, it don't have nothing to do with the fact that black people wasn't given the rights or not. Black women ain't never fucking respected each other. Certain black women have never respected each other, and these things are taught from generation to generation. It's taught.
when I was working at okay. I just don't understand why they like to say niggers. Like, do y'all know we call each other nigga all the time? Get a new word. Anyway, it's just like over time, like we don't respect each other, and it's like it's not like that with them. It's not like that. I don't care what anybody says. There was and then if it's like that in your salon, listen, every race got their ghetto. So if your shop like that and you Caucasian, you a gay. You just got the white version of ghetto. When I'm from the D, 8 Mile, that was white people ghetto. When I moved to Vegas, everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're from Detroit. Have you ever been to 8 Mile?" I'm like, "No, that's where the trailer parks are. That was all white people over there. I've never been over there. That's where the white people live." So I'm not saying that it's not negativity in every race. What I'm saying is we're not gonna make the respect that women have for each other in hair salons a white or a black thing, because it's not. It's all about the way that certain women respect their hairstylists. Because now, even though it was a bunch of dusties, I had a whole bunch of women who respected my time. I had so many women that respected my time that, like, one of my clients, Jocelyn would come early and just sit outside. And I would be like, "Would you come in here?" And she's like, "No, I respect your time, baby. I'm just early." And it was to the point where I was like, "Jocelyn, get your ass in here. Stay." I'm not trying to go off on y'all or nothing like that, but I'm just a realist. Like, so I'm not talking to you. If you don't feel this way, I'm not talking to you. But if you are a person who is watching this on replay and you're gonna leave me a comment like, "Oh, see, I think people will receive you different if you talk differently," let me tell you something. I'm not changing 1 centimeter. I will not change the way that I talk or the way that I speak to make people feel comfortable enough to say whatever they want to say to me. I'm not doing that. Sorry, y'all. My bad. I was trying to do it again. Like, my bad that y'all feel that way, but I can't do anything about that. Like, what world do we live in where we come on somebody's page? What world do we live in where we come on somebody's page, and if we don't like the way that they talk, if they're too aggressive, if they're too loud for us, instead of us just practicing our rights and signing the fuck off, we tell them, "I don't like the way you speak. It makes me uncomfortable. Change yourself." No, no, dog. No. My daughter just texted me as she left the salon consultation for my granddaughter. "So important to pay for this service first." Yes, Dawn. How did the consultation go? Did she like her? And that's the thing. Why do we if we respect hair cosmetology the way we respect every other profession, we will go get consultations. Like, when I got liposuction, and mind you, let's be clear, go watch my old liposuction videos. This snatch, this now did not come from liposuction, okay? I have lost, that was gross. I've lost like 40 pounds since my lipo. So let's go before we even start that. But anywho, before I got my liposuction, I went and got a consultation. I met him first. Meet your service provider first. I met my doctor before he was all up in my cootie pop. I ain't just let Dr. Skinner, old little skinny ass, just go on slicking on, slapping up and all up in my stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? You better book a consultation with your hairstylist. Don't just be letting all up in your goddamn head, girl. It was an intimate moment. Most of my clients, the way they was looking when they came up in there, when they left, we went together. We are in relationships. I am yours. You are mine. Unless you cheat and go get another hairstylist, in the end, you wouldn't, you know, infidelity, but whatever. Yeah. For people to police black woman's tone as anti, girl, listen. And that's the story of my life. Like, oh my gosh, she's so aggressive. Like, I'm not aggressive. You're just soft, nigga. Pull your nuts up. I'm 5'1". I still kick on your ass though. Don't get it twisted. But I'm 5'1". Aggressive how? Like if you was to come on, if you would have been at my grandmother's house when I was little, my whole entire family is louder than me. Like I remember my friend Brianna, she was at at the basement. You know how all the kids used to have to go in the basement, right? We was all in the basement. My mom, my auntie, and my uncles, they all upstairs laughing, talking. They like one of they them type of people that like bang on the walls and stuff when they laughing. She was like, "Oh my god, are they fighting?" And we were like, "Huh? Oh no, they just talk like that all the time." We were used to that. I slept over yelling. My father was one of 12. My daddy was one of 6. It's a lot of fucking people. I'm from Detroit. Hood niggas around. You gotta be loud. You understand what I'm talking about? You can't be no little soft little sucker. What type of little punk y'all want me to be? I'm from Detroit. If I was on, oh my god, yes guys, they would have been whooping on my ass. You understand what I'm talking about? What you want me to do, sucker? What you want me to do? I don't know. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Yeah. Like even my white girl impression is an aggressive white girl. Oh my freaking god. That's aggressive white girl. I don't even my imitations are never even the like what do you want me to do? I imitate aggressive versions of other races. So, you know. Oh, thank you, girl. I'm cute. Thank you. I was trying to be cute. Miss Ange, you have me scared to use what's left of my hair growth oil because it's coconut oil in it. I mean, coconut is not. It's if coconuts could talk and you was to walk up to a coconut and be like, "Hey, do you go in my hair?" He'll be like, "No." I mean, hell yeah, put me in there. I need some protein. I'll be looking for that shit. You got a bunch of protein in your hair. Put me in there. Like that's what he would say. He like, "Yeah, you can put me in that shit. I'm fuck it up though. I'ma eat it, but okay. If you want to, it'll be better off if you just eat me. That'll be way better. But in your hair, I'ma eat the shit out of it. But I mean, Detroit versus everybody, and it's crazy when people be like, "Oh, why do they say Detroit versus everybody?" But it's because that's how you feel. Anytime I go, when I moved here, and this is the last time I'm saying, when I moved to Vegas, I had a girl ask me, "Oh my God, son." And mind you, I did not have a good white girl voice before I moved to Vegas. Everybody was black. The white boy at our school was not white. He was just real light skinned. And I don't even think he was mixed. He was just real light skinned. Okay? So, and then we had Chinese people in Chinatown. And we had the Arabic people by fruit market and shit. Like, so, but when I moved out here, oh my God, like, Cynthia, because I wasn't going by Sam. Cynthia, I have to ask you a question. But I don't want you to get, like, offended or anything. This, by the way, this is the passive white girl. Because the aggressive white girl talk really fast. Like, oh my fucking God. Like, what are you talking about? But the passive one is like, so good. Did you like move out here because of all of the like the drive-by shootings? And they like this the whole time. And if you're a white girl here, don't act like y'all don't talk like this. You know damn well y'all talk. So did you like fucking move out here because of like all of the like drive-by shootings? Because I was like fucking watching oh my God, It's oh, what was that, Jackie? Oh yeah, the I don't know, not Beyond Scared Straight, but First 48. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was watching that and it was like so many murders. It was like, oh my god, like, and it said something like the whole, like, the east side was really bad. And I remember you saying your dad was from the east side. Have you ever been shot? Or not shot, but have you ever, like, heard shooting or drive-by? Have you, like, were there drive-bys in your neighborhood? I was like, no, that's California. In Detroit, they don't really do drive-bys because they don't like to leave shells. They like to shoot you and then get the shells, even though that's not true. But shoot, oh my god, are you? I heard that. Like that's California where they do the drive-bys. Oh my god. It's crazy. And I was just like, no, I don't mean no disrespect, but Cali, y'all the ones with the drive-bys and stuff. That's the movies and stuff. Detroit, that's not really like Detroit, them niggas is real. Them niggas is rough, okay? Them niggas is wild. Them niggas ain't getting in no car, nigga, and shooting you. What you talking about? Like, they be like, they be like knocking on your door and stuff. Or they just be like walking up to you, hey nigga, and then like they not, no. Florida was a what? Let me tell you something. When I moved out here to Vegas, and I don't mean no disrespect, but it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. They had a gang, I swear to God, on my father's ass, like driving on, you know how it'd be the little, what do you call it, like the overpass? It was a sign, a gang sign that said the Dolphins. The Dolphins? I know dolphins is gangster and sharks be scared, but unless you watch the Discovery Channel, don't nobody know how tough dolphins are. And you weren't tough. The fact that you know how tough dolphins are, because that means that you watch the Discovery Channel when most hood niggas not watching the Discovery Channel. Okay? They was like the stuff that they was fighting over was just it's just different. Dolphins. And it was like a hood dolphin. The dolphin was missing a tooth. I mean, it had a gold tooth on the side. Mm-hmm. Ooh, you said Sapphire Relaxed Hair said, I did my research on coconut oil. It does make your hair brittle. It can cause protein buildup and it can dry your hair out. As a matter of fact, it can damage your hair. I used to use coconut oil, not anymore. I have no reason to tell y'all that it's I am a herbalist. I love herbs. I feel work okay. When the seasons changed and it got cold and I started growing a lot of my vegetables too late right before we was about to move and I had to depot some of them and let them die, I cried. Yeah, I cried over my plants. Yeah, I'm never gonna be, I'm not anti, I hate coconuts, no. I'm not, I hate rice. No, it just doesn't go in your fucking hair. I eat rice all the time. It's just an aggressive protein treatment made of bacteria in your house, and you can't control the growth of the bacteria. So I don't think it should go. I know that it shouldn't go in your head. And you should only be using it if you have high porosity hair. It will murder your hair if you have low porosity hair because it's an aggressive live protein. See, yeah, all of these product lines have rice water on their products, but a chemist made it. When it says rice water on the product, it does not mean that they watched YouTube videos and fermented rice. No, a chemist went to school. And a chemist is trained to be able to extract properties out of rice. So a chemist knows how to extract the properties that you think make rice oh so amazing. She knows how to do it without fermenting it. Hey, the rice water that you making in your house not the same rice water that they putting in the product. Know that. It's just protein. Stop playing. Y'all get played so easy. It's protein. Do y'all realize all of these people that have rice water on their bottles are just promoting an aggressive ass product? Like, okay, for example, I can prove it to you. Go Google it. Do you know there's rice brain oil? There's oil made from rice. You can press oil out of rice. Do you understand that for them to sell you something and put rice water on it, all they got to do is have a little bit of rice bran oil in it? Do you understand that? There are different names for, like, coconut oil. There are multiple different names for coconut oil. But y'all don't know that because y'all argue with everybody that actually knows. Listen, you can, hey, if any, give me a two if there are any vegans on here. If you are a vegan or a peep, no, no, no. Even if you're not a vegan, when we get off of here, go Google vegan desserts, vegan cake, vegan chocolate. Go Google vegan chocolate. When you Google vegan chocolate, vegans make chocolate with coconut oil. I'm a partial vegan. Okay, it's this one cake that my mom likes, right? It's a coconut cake that I make. And instead of buying chocolate icing, or y'all know that oh perfect. You know when you go to the to get ice cream and you can dip your ice cream cone in chocolate and then it come out and it's hard. Go read the ingredients on that. Coconut oil does the same thing. Go get some coconut oil. Go to Lowe's, the same coconut oil that y'all using, and I actually have a video. Go get the same coconut oil that y'all get from Sam's, from Walmart, all of it. And then go mix it up, put a little bit of cacao powder in it, a little bit of sugar, and put it in the freezer. I bet you it turn rock hard. Don't listen to me. Go on vegan channels. Go or just type in when we get off of here, go on YouTube and type in how to make vegan chocolate. Vegan chocolate. And they all gonna pull out the same coconut oil that all y'all ass is putting in y'all hair, and they gonna mix it with cacao. They gonna put it in the freezer, and then they gonna take it out, and you gonna hear a big ass crunch. And guess what? You don't see it because you put it in your head when it's hot. Because YouTubers tell you to mix it up with a whole bunch of shit and then put it in your head, sit under a steamer. So when you got it under a steamer, it changes temperatures. Okay? So it's going up and down and it's changing temperatures. When you got it on your scalp, it's hot. So it's melted. But the second that it gets inside of the cuticle, inside of the follicle, I'm sorry, or even inside of the follicle, and your body temperature starts to fluctuate, which it will. Scientific fact, proven fact. Your body temperature will fluctuate. That's what your hair is for. Your hair has multiple purposes on your body, but your body is covered with hair because your hair is what delivers signals to your brain to let your brain know what temperature it is outside. Get into it. That's one of the purposes of your hair. Go research it. I'm not making it up. One of the purposes of your hair is temperature control. So when the temperature of your body fluctuates and goes up and down from hot to cold, so after you came from under that miraculous steamer that everybody got, after you didn't came from that steamer, remember, your body temperature is hot. So that coconut oil is hot and it feels great, don't it? Yeah. But you go and the coconut oil that's in the follicle never leaves. It hardens up the same exact way that it hardens up when vegans use it to make chocolate. Just because you decide to use it as a hair product does not change the property of coconut oil. Coconut oil will not cease to be coconut oil because you want to put it in your hair. So, you know, but what do I know? I just study herbs and stuff. The pure oil on the hair can use oil, safflower oil, apricot oil. No, 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 baby. Avocado oil should not go on the hair. Avocado, you can finish wood with avocado oil. Avocado oil is very, very thick and it is a 5 on the comedogenic scale. Avocados, like everybody thinks that y'all already know, avocados don't go in your hair. All of the research that y'all find, and I can put money on this. All of the research that y'all find about avocados comes from you ingesting the fruit, the green part, but the most beneficial part of the avocado is in the seed. So if you want to put some avocado oil in your hair, what you need to do is take out the pit, get that seed, and put it somewhere where it can dry out for about a couple of weeks to a month. If you don't want to wait a month, you can put it in the oven at about 100 degrees all day. You got to sit in there all day, roast it real, real slow. Okay, so you can dry it out. That's why you're roasting it, to dry it out. But the more natural way, I prefer to leave it out and let the avocado seed sit there so it can accumulate naturally. I don't like to add artificial heat if I don't have to. Okay, so you take the avocado pit, and then once you dry that pit out, then you can put that in a blender or a food processor and it turns into a fine powder. And then you can put that fine powder and you can extract all of the wonderful benefits of the avocado from the pit. The fruit of the avocado does not go on your hair. It does not. And neither does the oil. No. Avocado oil is not for the hair. Avocado oil is ingested in the body. And peep this, it's easier for you to get the benefits of avocado oil that grow your hair by ingesting them. Because the purpose of putting hair products on your scalp is for them to get into the hair follicle, penetrate within the hair follicle, and get to the bloodstream. It is faster for things to get to the bloodstream by you ingesting them in the body than it is for you to put it on your scalp. All you do by putting avocado oil or avocados on your scalp is blocking the follicle and stopping the oxygen flow. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Period. Go talk to an herbalist. They'll tell you avocado oil don't go in the hair. My favorite oils are oils that are 0 on the comedogenic scale. So go research the comedogenic scale. Say, hey, what oils are a 0 on or a low on the comedogenic scale? The comedogenic scale is the scale that herbalists and people in different fields and trichologists use to determine, and dermatologists and people in the medical field use to determine if whether or not an oil or a butter will clog the pores. Comedogenic means the clogging of pores or follicles. So an oil that's comedogenic will be anywhere from a 4 to a 5 on the comedogenic scale, and oils that do not clog the pores or the follicles will be anywhere from a 0 to a 2. I tell my clients to stay away from the ones that are a 3 plus, because once you load them up multiple times in a week, they become comedogenic oils because they end up building up and blocking the follicle. That's what it is. But because we see all of these videos, avocado oil and all this, no, avocado oil, flaxseed oil does not go on the scalp. You can finish wood. So you know all of these people that are building their houses from scratch, the people that are building their houses from scratch, that are cutting down their own trees, they finish the wood and polish it with avocado oil or I just said it, flaxseed oil. So yeah. What about Carol's daughter? Tea tree is an essential oil. Tea tree should never go on the scalp independently. That's another thing. Like, we don't know the difference between essential oils and carrier oils. So tea tree is an oil that should never go on the scalp. Like a month ago, I had 2 clients back to back in a day who whose scalps had bald spots all over them. And by the time we got off the phone, we figured out that it was because she rubs tea tree oil on her scalp every day by itself. Tea tree and orange oil mix. One orange is the equivalent to like 2 drops of orange oil is the equivalent to you like eating like 50 or 60 different orange peels just with 2 drops of it. But once again, hey, I got you in tears. I'm not trying to. It just be stressing my spirit, Tanya. And I'm not mad at y'all. It's just like it's just so sad how. No. I'm not saying no tea tree. I have tea tree right over there. Tea tree is everything, but it goes with carrier oils. So for you to get the right oil mixture, this is why I get irritated with YouTube. Every scale is given different numbers. My love, that's because you are searching on the internet. Do you understand that when you type in, whenever you go on Google and you type in something, every single answer that you get is a blog post from somebody just like you? There's no Google man that's like real smart that's back there just like I can't wait until somebody. It's not a whole bunch of people behind a computer that are answering questions when y'all type stuff in Google. When you type things in Google, every answer that pops up is a blog post written by another human being. So the only way that you get valid information is if you went to school to learn from an accredited. That's why you have to be a licensed cosmetologist. That's why you have to have licenses and certificates and degrees and stuff, because you have people that can just talk and just spread information, and then you have people that have the factual information. Yes, the comedogenic scale is going to be different all over the internet because people from all walks of life are making blog posts that you're Googling and searching. But there are chemists, dermatologists, not cosmetologists, trichologists, herbalists that have went to school that know the comedogenic scale. There's just like, you don't know the same stuff that your doctor knows. You can't go online and research and find all of the same information that your doctor knows because you didn't go to school like him. You didn't pay the hundreds and thousands of dollars that he learned to get the education, to get the information that you need. Just like your job, what you do every day. Can't nobody do your job like you, and can't nobody replace you at your job because ain't nobody had the type of training that you had. So yeah, the scale is different everywhere because Google is the blogs and everything that you search on Google is not fact. YouTube is owned by Google. So the stuff that you search on Google, it's the same thing as you watching YouTube videos. On Google, you got websites and blogs that make information and recycle information and make blog posts. And then you got YouTube channels that they make video content. Google is website written content and YouTube is video content. But the people with the facts are the people that went to school, that got the degrees and the diploma, that didn't spend their lives learning it. Like, yeah, the information is going to be different. That's why you should respect the people who know. Like, I would be mad as hell if all of the hundreds and thousands of dollars I've spent on my education over the last 14 years, if all y'all got to do is go online and search it. Y'all, please stop acting appalled that you can't go online and Google the same information that I got. I've spent hundreds and thousands of dollars learning this information. So if you haven't spent hundreds and thousands of dollars learning the information, yeah, all your information is going to be different. That's why I had to pay to find the right information, because it was so much scattered information around. So I had to go pay money for the exact valid info. Okay? Yes, the woman that you watch, she mainly uses safflower and olive oil and argan oil. Those three, yes. Yes. But argan oil, I want you guys to be careful and read the label, because brands know how amazing that oil is. And if it does not say or 100% organic argan oil, is not it. So a lot of these brands is not 100%. When you get argan oil, make sure you look on the label and the ingredients. It should say nothing but 100% argan oil, and that goes for any oil that you use. Anything, no preservatives, no nothing. 100% argan oil. Period. That's it. I love you more. YouTube is, yes, baby. You didn't know that? YouTube is owned by Google. Yeah. Google it. I'm not being rude. Google, yes. YouTube is owned by Google. Yeah. Google owns YouTube, guys. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. No, you can deep condition it every 2 weeks if y'all hair need it. But I'm not mad at Google owning everything. Like, I have goals and aspirations, so I'm not about to be hating on Google for them making it in the world today, Craig. Not just the city, the world. Like, I ain't got nothing to say. Any type of conditioning is too much. So it depends on what type of conditioning you're doing. So if you're doing too many protein treatments, then yes. When I have clients that come sit in my chair, I only deep condition my clients' hair once a month. You don't get a deep conditioning treatment every, like, that's too much. Like, no, like, too much protein is too much. Too many moisture treatments is too much. Too many, like, once a month. Like, your hair be like, I got it. Shit. Okay. With tea tree oil, you have to mix it just like with peppermint oil. Every essential oil has to be mixed. Every essential oil has to be mixed with the carrier oil. If it come in a little bottle like this, if it says essential oil, you better mix it with a carrier oil, or you will be a bald headed skittle diddle in wherever place you put it in. If it's in the middle, you're gonna be a skittle diddle with no hair in the middle. If you put it in the front, you're gonna be a Humpty Dump with no hair in the front. If you put that oil in the back, you're gonna be a scallywag with no hair in the back. Okay? A wally flat with no hair on the side. Okay? Exfoliate the scalp. All you exfoliating the scalp is not complicated at all. Girl, all you gonna do is get an exfoliator, go like this. I almost put my phone down. All you gonna do is get an exfoliator and put it, go like this, and then go like that. And then rinse it out. That is it. That is it, y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God. It ain't no complicated shit. Whatever they like, it's YouTubers that told y'all, okay, I know the ingredients say this, but mix it with this. Mix your formulation with the, like, if y'all do not, whatever the directions say, that's what you do. That's it. That is it. That's it. Nothing else. The scrub gonna say, rinse out your hair for a couple minutes with hot water, then put it on the scalp and scrub. Put it on the scalp and scrub and rinse it off. That's what it say. Do that. Stop listening to these YouTubers that's telling y'all, oh, buy a conditioner and then mix tea tree in it, put this in it. That is some stupid stuff. Why? The chemist that made that product made that formula specifically to work for a certain in a certain way. The second you add another product, everything is no longer the product that you bought. It's no longer the product that you bought. Once you add new ingredients to a product, it is no longer the product that you bought. No longer. So you buy a product from Lord Joyco, you buy some Joyco conditioner, and you decide to be your own at-home chemist and you put tea tree in it, what the chemist that made that conditioner made it to do, it will not do. The job that it was supposed to finish is not gonna finish it because you was an at-home chemist. You fluff in a cup. You a Cosmo in a bag. And so now the shit don't work. And now you want to be writing to people, talking crap to them. You was the one listening to a girl on the YouTube, putting all types of fart nickels and stuff in there. Y'all buying shampoo and conditioner and then putting apple cider vinegar and tea tree and stuff in it. Do you realize that putting acid inside of any formulation is going to change it? Okay, the coconut oil you said not to use. There is a trichologist from Curl House that uses coconut oil. She has a YouTube page. Let me tell you something. And look, and you can tell her I said it because I don't know her. I don't care nothing about her. I don't care nothing about the stuff that she's talking about. I'm not making these videos to say nothing about her. I don't give a damn. They're doctors, licensed doctors that was telling y'all to drink bleach to cure the coronavirus. Do that make it real? Do that negate that you shouldn't drink bleach because he a doctor? Oh, he a doctor. It must be true. I don't give a damn what she said. I don't care that she's a trichologist and she's telling people to use it. If coconuts could talk, they would say the same thing. And peep this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Do you understand? You don't go to school for trichology for years. There's a school online. It's a 2-day program. I'm not discrediting a trichologist, but we're not gonna be like, oh, she's a trichologist, so no. Like, there are programs online. You can get your trichology certification in 48 hours. I know people who've done it. So somebody saying because she a trichologist and she got her own channel, that means nothing. Because guess what? In trichology, you don't study herbalism. So I don't give a damn that she's a trichologist. She didn't study herbalism. I study trichology. You don't study herbalism. You don't study the chemical compounds of coconuts, but you do in herbalism. I studied the chemical compounds of coconuts. I know other herbalists who have studied the chemical compounds of coconuts, and I have also had a trichologist on my page, Red, and the video is still up, and she hates coconut oil. It's the first thing she said. She was like, save it for your pina coladas. And she a trichologist too, and she hates coconut oil. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love y'all. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if I already said anything that comes out of my mouth is fact. How am I saying it is fact? I'm not saying it is fact because it came from me. I'm only giving y'all the stuff that I've been tested on by the state. Do you understand me? My feet don't go in my mouth. It's like, and the fact that professionals are saying it is what makes professionals like me look like liars. Because it's like, oh, she's a trichologist and she said use it. It's common sense. Go get some coconut oil and put it in the freezer. It's going to get rock hard. And then if you put it on the stove, it's going to melt. What are we talking about? Yo, your cuticle, your follicle can't be seen with the human eye. So hell yeah, I don't understand. Why are we even having this conversation? Not y'all, But just in a haircut, like, it's dumb. It's dumb. That's dumb, bro. Bro. Just because somebody got title doctor, lawyer, trichologist, hairstylist, I think that's why everybody needs to learn the science of the human body for themselves. I don't tell y'all, oh, listen to me. No, I say research it for yourself is scientific fact. That's why I say these are facts, these are facts, these are facts. Not to prove that I'm smart, but to say this is something that has been known since the beginning of time. And it's only YouTube that wants to come and make facts fiction. These have been facts forever. Vegans have been using coconut oil for a chocolate replacement forever. When I make vegan cake, boom, I give you the recipe right now. When I make certain vegan cake, I use nuts for the crust. So I'll take almonds and I'll put it in a food processor and almonds and walnuts, get them real fine with some dates. And the dates, they mix up in it too, and they make them stick together so it acts like a crust. Put that in the refrigerator. Then get some cashews, make cashew cream, put like some different sweetener, whatever I want it to taste like. Put that in there, put that in the freezer. Then as that's mixing up, I melt down coconut oil, put some cacao powder in it, and then whatever sweetener I use. And then once that's all mixed up, it looks like melted chocolate. And then I put it over. I put it over. I put it. My husband's texting me again. I put it over. Lord Jesus, Lord, and I don't even pray. Lord, I just it just popped out. Lord, anyway, I'm not Christian, so please don't think that because I just said that it just slipped out. Anyway, um, Lord, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I take the chocolate. And the chocolate is not real chocolate, it's coconut oil with cacao powder and a little bit of sweetener in it. And now that's a thin liquid. And then I put that over on top and put it in a freezer. When I take it out of the freezer, it's hard as a fucking rock. And this is the same coconut oil that y'all put in y'all hair. So if you want to believe, if y'all still want to put it in y'all hair, then go ahead. I'm not about to argue with y'all about that. I already made a video that's showing y'all exactly what I was just talking about with coconut oil. It's a video like that. And if you don't believe me, don't take it from me. Go on YouTube and type in how to make vegan chocolate, how to make vegan desserts. Vegan desserts, all you're going to see whenever they use chocolate, they're going to pull out coconut oil, cacao nibs or cacao powder, and agave nectar or maple syrup. Watch. And then come back to this video and say yeah or no. That's the same stuff she putting in your hair. So if a trichologist believes that something that you can put in the freezer and it'll get hard as a rock like this, it'll sound like that. If she believes that that's healthy for your hair and you want to follow that, then girl, go jump off the bridge with her. That don't have nothing to do with me. But that's some dumb stuff. Hey, and if you want to believe somebody and you want to jump off the bridge with them because they say I'm a trichologist or I'm not name dropping with y'all because guess what? I have a couple of titles that y'all don't even know about. I have a couple of businesses that have nothing to do with hair that you know nothing about that are actually more lucrative than hair, but I don't drop them because it's why. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you too. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for telling me about tea tree oil. I didn't know that. Thank God I only put it on my hair twice. Yes, but I'm not saying don't use it. I love tea tree oil. Girl, look, wait. Because we about to get off anyway, so I'm going to just... I want to show y'all how many freaking... essential oils I have. This is how my daughter in here with me too now. This is my CEO. My girl, this girl. It's not clean in here, so oh my god, it's not a moving, Lord. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing. Look, these are all essential oils. All of these, all just packed full of oils. I gotta leave because my daughter, she on Zoom. She's zooming with her homie, so I gotta go. But do you get my drift? Are we together? Give me a two if we still go together. Okay? Give me a two if we still go together. Real quick. Give me a two. Give me a two if we still friends, please. Because I don't want y'all to think that I'm being stank. But I just want y'all to stop doing stupid shit. I'm your friend. Okay? I am your friend. And just imagine me like, stop putting me, don't do that. I didn't ask y'all to put me there. It's like, oh my God, Bill Nadas, oh my God, she is perfect. I never told y'all that. I've been very blunt and straightforward from the beginning, telling y'all that I am from Detroit and I'm not gonna miss my words. So if you sensitive, don't watch it. I tell y'all all the time. I want you to pay attention to the science. How can you donate? Oh my God, you want to donate? Thank you. I think it's a super chat button because I can't see it. I would donate to myself if I could, but I don't know. If anybody's donated super chat so far, can you tell her where to donate? I think it's like in the bottom right hand corner, if I'm not mistaken. It's so junky in here. This is behind the scenes. Do y'all see all of this stuff? I'm gonna clean up when we get done, but I just wanted to. I had to show y'all like the background so y'all could see, like behind the scenes to know I'm not being stupid. Like sincerely, all just aside from my heart, I just want y'all to stop getting taken advantage of. It's so hard to see. Like it's so hard to like constantly see y'all just like get ramshacked. Even the women who attack me. Like it was a couple of people that was still like going with the Gina Curl thing and like, oh, B, shut up. And it just really low key like hurt my feelings for them. I don't really give a shit if you talk shit to me because like ain't nobody gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Well, nobody burp a grape if their name was Welch's, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, it's just like dang, like I don't know, like I'm just a real nigga and I don't like to see people get taken advantage of whether they dumb or not, or whether they letting it happen to them or not. I just don't like it. And if I can help, I try to. But yeah, they said it's right next to the money symbol. Have you heard of all of the yeah, but listen, I'm not mad at the hair companies for raising their prices because everybody has stimulus because the everybody has shown y'all have already shown them that y'all gonna go spend all of y'all money. So why would they keep their prices low when they know that y'all gonna be out spending their money? It makes no sense. And that's what I mean when I'm trying to tell y'all to stop thinking that brands give a shit about y'all. They don't care. That's why I was telling everybody, like, would y'all stop taking all of these trips and doing all of this stuff because they're watching you. They're watching y'all. So all of these brands, nobody's doing specials. Like, I'm being real. I'm not doing no damn sales for what? I'm not doing any sales. Like, I do sales for people who subscribe to my channel. I mean, for people who are subscribed to my website, because people who are subscribed to my website are engaged like nobody's business. So I send coupon codes out to everybody who subscribes to my website. You should subscribe to my website because I will be sending out a coupon code for my ebooks and stuff. But anyway, I'm not just randomly doing discount codes. Why would I do that? Like, I just saw what happened in Florida. Like a shitload of y'all was in Florida. Like people got money. Y'all buying plane tickets and shit. Why would these vendors give people discounts? Why would they? Like I know everybody want to be like, oh, it's because people are hurt. No, it's all over social media. Like people have to understand it's not these vendors' fault. They're watching social media. They follow the patterns of social media. On social media, at once the stimulus hit, everybody all out, booking flights, getting their nails done, getting their hair done. So these vendors are like, we not about to keep these low ass prices when we know y'all back to y'all paying $200-$300 to go do like No, business is business. This is business. And if y'all can stop looking at, stop thinking that you're a human being to these brands. You're not. Even my vendors, I was a number. What do you mean? Even when I was doing promo online. When I was doing promo online, I ain't gonna say no names because it's no hard feelings. But I was doing promo online. It's a certain person I was doing promo with for months. Some shit came, she was bigger than me, had more money than me. That nigga act like he ain't even know me. He was like, nah. And he straight up told me, she popping more noise than you. I was paying him a couple $100 every week. It don't matter. Fucking relationship does not matter. It is about money. And if y'all understand that, y'all stop getting played. But y'all get played 24/7 because y'all think that the brands care about you. No. You're not a person. You're a number. Now, an actual brand, like the actual product line, that's different depending on who it is. Now, for example, I can't remember her name, but I know that something naturals or something, and she used to have really long hair, but like now she melanin something is the name of her product. I don't know. But like that's different. Some people have product lines and they really, really care. That's why it's important to know the science of hair. Because if you know the science of hair, you know the difference between somebody who really, really knows the science of hair, they care about it, and somebody that's just trying to get your money. Because somebody that's just trying to get your money, I'm not gonna drop no names, but it's a brand. Yeah, we do. Um, Whenever people that sorry, thank you. Yes, that's her name. So whenever people have a certain brand, if y'all know when I'm telling y'all no for C for B, that don't mean nothing. I'm not saying that to discredit people who make for videos for B for C because truth be told, for right now with the algorithm, the way stuff is working, whether the person talking about 4C or 4B in the video or not, it's a good idea to use that tag because it's what everybody like. So whether you like it or not, my views are increased crazy just from putting 4B 4C on there, whether I believe in it or not. But I need you to know this. The reason that I'm telling y'all, like, okay, the curl type and chart not real and it don't matter is because if you know that, you will know that a person who is selling you a product like what I'm about to tell you is a person that you shouldn't give your money to. For example, it's this one company, right? And they sell hair products. I'm not gonna say their name. If y'all want to say it in the comments, feel free. It's a free country, you know what I'm saying? But they hit me up and was like, "Hey, Sin, well, your audience would love this. Whoop whoop whoop." And on their website it says our products are aimed at 4C hair. We specialize in 4C hair. So I'm like, I'm very blunt. I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not the one for you. And I was like, and I know for a fact we don't link because you ain't checked my profile at all. I'm like, supporting the brand I spent this brand is all for 4C hair. It's like that's just not my thing. And I just left it at that. But peep this. Listen, if you specialize in 4C hair, it could be two women, one with low porosity hair and one with high porosity hair. And a woman with high porosity hair can't use the products that are for low porosity hair. And the products, like a woman who has high porosity hair, you may need to do protein treatments all the time, right? So a woman with 4C hair that got low porosity hair, she can't use the same protein treatment that the one with high porosity hair use because low porosity hair can't take protein. So how exactly could a product line be for 4C hair when 4C hair is just one of 6 factors that you're supposed to determine? You still got your sebum level. So what does this product do for my sebum level? What about high density? Is it for which product is for high density? Which product is for low density? Which like what? But because y'all don't know, and because y'all want to argue with everybody that tells y'all that the curl typing chart isn't real and it's not a valid thing to use, then y'all get taken advantage of easy. And you can't play the victim. You cannot play the victim when somebody told you that they was playing you. You can't play the victim. How you play the victim? You can't play the victim when somebody put you up on game and you was like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't play the victim. You can't. Sorry. No, it's not her. I don't even know how to say her name. I never napped Tula something. No, it's not her. It's not her. It's not her. The line that I'm talking about, you're not gonna have to guess. When you go on the website, it says, and then if any let me rephrase that statement. What I just said go for any brand that say that they products is for 4C hair. If any brand that say it's 4C hair, I know for a fact it's not natural. However you say that, 85. It's not her. It's not her. No, it's not who I'm talking about. For sure, no. So no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. So don't be trying to don't see what's talking about you. No, CNA says shit. No, I'm not talking about her. No. The company that I was just talking about, I've never seen a YouTube channel from them. They email me. So and listen, look, that's even like you said, curl patterns mean nothing to you. And then people look at a change in their curl pattern or like their curls getting looser as, oh my God, there's something wrong with my hair. That's not true. Like as you get older, like you leave this motherfucker with the same amount of teeth that you came in here with. So as you get older, your body stops producing certain amino acids. Your body stops producing certain botanicals. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. That's what happens. That's the way God made your body naturally. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Listen, I don't. I mean, hey, well, like I said, whoever fit in the shoe, they can put it on. I don't really care. I'm saying out of my mouth. So if anybody else make a video, let me say this real quick. If anybody makes a video like, oh, Cyn was talking about me, Cyn, aka Cynthia Latrice Edwards Smith, that's my full government name, ain't talking about no goddamn body. But if you a person who say that you specialize in 4C hair, I need you to change your whole dynamic and change your marketing strategy, sis. Because look, I know the game. The people who watching this right now and the people who watching your video, they don't know. Look me in my face. If you somebody that's thinking about making a video because you think I'm talking about you, anybody talking about you, okay? Look me in the face. Girl, anybody talking about you. If you went to cosmetology school, you know like I knew what the rule of thumb is, and you know that 4C, 4B, 4A, 4C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, M, I, J, L, M, N, O, P, wasn't nowhere in nobody's cosmetology book then, and it ain't in no cosmetology book today because Andre Walker made the shit up when I was like 1 years old for his product line, and a YouTuber made it popular. That's what happened. So there's no such thing as some. If somebody asks you, if somebody say they specialize in 4C hair, what's the specialty? Because when you go learn about hair, scientifically for real, there's 6 factors, and texture, aka porosity. I mean texture, aka 4C, 4B, is only one of many factors. You need to know your texture. You need to know your sebum levels. You need to know your skin cell turnover. You need to know your density. Come on. Like your texture 4C, 4B. What y'all? That's only one metric. You got five more to learn. So if a business specializes in 4C hair, what about like that? Literally, that's like Jurgen saying we specialize in black people. We specialize in caramel skin. That's the same thing. Saying I specialize in 4C hair is saying I specialize in caramel skin. I specialize in light skinned women. That's what you say. What? And that what was to whoever, cause somebody like that bitch don't know what she talking about. Cause I love y'all, but it be like a couple dislikes. So I'm talking to them real quick. I'm sorry. Like what she talking about? I'm talking to you. So while you sitting there trying to have an attitude, go on get you a look in the book and get you some reading done under a rainbow. Cause it's common sense. I ain't made it up nowhere. Okay? Okay, sugar. Yeah, okay, yeah, you don't have to go into the melanin lady. I'm not talking about her, y'all. I have not name dropped. No one that I am talking about, well, that I just talked about, that I was just talking about is on YouTube. Okay? So yeah. Okay. So yeah, use whoever stuff you want to. We're not doing a promo for them. Y'all want to talk about her? Y'all go over on her channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. How about it? You can't walk in McDonald's and go talk to McDonald's at the thing about how good Burger King burgers is. We're here. Okay? Come back. I ain't talking about her. Andre Walker is the person who created 4C, 4B, 4D. He was Oprah Winfrey's hairstylist in the early 1990s, and he created the curl typing chart to sell his product line. The curl typing chart was created for his clients so he could sell his product line. And then a YouTuber whose name I will not say because I don't have time. She came on and she got bands now. She started her own product line and sold it. She's somewhere minding her fucking business, okay? But she started YouTube and was like, "Oh, I got an idea," and she found out about the curl typing chart, made a video. The shit went viral, and not every YouTuber in the world that made a video, and not every black woman across America think that it's some type of scientific fact. And every scientist that I know from another race thinks that we are stupid as hell for following it. So, you know, you know. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna make a shoe store that specializes in only size 7. Oh, Della Diamond, I love you. Yes. Yes, Della Diamond, that was so much better than what I said. That I'm stealing it. Everybody, you heard it here first. Della Diamond said it, and I love her. Della Diamond is one of my. I don't have a favorite, but I love her a lot, and she like engages a whole lot with me on the Guru one-on-one, which is the thing that's like $9.99 a month, and like she really puts all of my tactics into play, and like she got inches. Pocahontas, that's the black Pocahontas. I love her. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, I got distracted. Saying having a product line that says we specialize in 4C hair. That's like saying what Della Diamond just said. That's like saying this is a shoe store. Come to DSW where we specialize in size 7. So what kind of shoes do you got though? We specialize in size 7. If you got a 7, you can come. Just come in here if you're a size 7. We specialize in that. I know, but what kind of size 7 shoes do you got? Don't worry about that. All you need gray don't matter what size. Even if you wear 4, just look, you just lay it up. It don't matter. This 4 is gonna fit everybody. Even if you a 4. I thought you said it was a 7. But that's what I'm saying. It's a size 7, but it'll transform to a 4 when I put it on your foot. You gotta think. That's basically what they say. That's so dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. And if you offended, oh well. It's dumb that you offended. Yes, yes, love. Yes, that oil sure can be used as a carrier oil. Yes, it can. I'm trying to figure out their logic too. I don't understand. And what I'm saying, that's why I'm like, I'm just your friend. I'm not even talking to you from an aspect of like, oh, I'm a cosmetologist and I'm smart and you know and I don't. No, you just my friend. Like, you just my friend. Like, just, I don't even have a drink in here right now because I'm working and because a video upload. Anyway, like, we friends. What the fuck? Like, if you was doing something, I'd be like, girl, no, that's stupid. Don't do that. That's dumb. Oh my God, girl, that's dumb. Like, I'm just saying the same thing, bro. Come on, man. Can you use rosemary oil every day? You don't need to use any oil every day. You only need to use oil maybe 3 days a week. Your scalp produces its own oil. It's called sebum, and it comes out of the sebaceous gland. And as long as your follicles aren't blocked, the oil will come out. Guaranteed. Just made a video on it a couple days ago. I appreciate you more. Facts and truth. I'm trying. I'm just trying to get the people in the city to see the bullshit. Like, I'm not even trying to like, oh my God, you guys follow me. Don't follow them. Don't follow them. Follow me. No. Follow whoever you want to follow. But just you can still watch all of the videos. You just don't got to do the stupid shit that they do in the videos. If you just like watching them because you think they pretty, you think they cute, and you want to support, you want to buy stuff, that's fine. But like, come on, man. Stop playing the victim and learn the facts. And if you want to, goddamn it, my favorite leave-ins are from Kimra and Design Essentials. And it's a 10. Your scalp dry like the Sahara. So remember, oily scalp, then I'm gonna put the thumb on later. Oily scalp, dry scalp, flaky scalp, itchy scalp, any type of scalp that ain't just sitting there being a goddamn scalp is your body sending a signal. When you stump your toe, you feel pain. Why? Your body is letting your brain know, hey nigga, it's something right there. You better watch your goddamn foot. That's what's happening. So when your scalp is itching, your follicles are telling you something. When your scalp is flaking, your scalp is telling you something, whether it's telling you a skin cell turnover, whether it's telling you it needs to be a scalp. Okay, so somebody just asked, are we back? Okay. What oils do you put in your Shea Bay mixture? Would tell you that, but can't really do that because I have an ebook that explains my exact Shea Bay mixture. I mean, with my exact recipe that I use on my hair, like it's an ebook I included in a PDF. So if you go to my website, you can find it there. But I can't tell you here because all the people who bought the ebook gonna be like, Sam, what the fuck? Like, what should I be buying the ebook for? If you just gonna be telling people the stuff online. Oh, thank you. Oh, what does Reconstructor shampoo do? Babe, it reconstructs. Yeah, you gotta read the bottle. I By law, the product line has to put what the product does on the bottle. So if it says reconstructive shampoo, you need to figure out like it just depends on what the brand is because they can be reconstructing a lot of different things. Like, what type of damage is it? Is it chemical damage? It's so many different things So it's whatever it's reconstructive shampoo's purpose is to reconstruct as it cleanses. So normally if you buy a reconstructive shampoo, you have to buy the conditioner that matches, because what the shampoo is doing, the shampoo is only to cleanse. But if it says reconstructive shampoo, that means that all of the different additives and stuff that they put in aren't going to be that aggressive. So shampoo's never doing anything but cleansing, never doing anything but cleansing. So that's another thing where people like, oh, I let the shampoo sit on my head. Why? Who told y'all to do that? Stop doing that. Why are you letting shampoo sit on your head? When you're washing your ass, do you get all wet and all sudsed up and just got all you all sudsy and stuff, and then you like, I'ma just sit here for 5 minutes and let the soap and the bubbles sit here for a minute? Because if I sit with the soap and the bubbles and all the dirt that was on my ass, if I let that mix with the soap and the bubbles and just let it sit here, I'm going to get way more clean. No. 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 Sitting shampoo longer does not make shampoo work more. Once again, does leaving the soap on that ass make it cleanse off the ass shit more? No. If your ass super dirty, you just gotta wash it off and use the shampoo again. But shampoo don't sit. That wasn't for you, but that was a question up there. Shampoo don't sit. Conditioner sits on the hair shaft, not the scalp. The purpose of a shampoo is to lift up fatty deposits and dead skin cells and anything that wasn't supposed to be there on the hair shaft and on the scalp. The conditioner's purpose is to put back whatever was not supposed to be removed from the hair, not the hair follicle, but the hair shaft. Your hair follicle does not need oil. Your hair follicle doesn't need oil. Now, this person, you can tell them I said it. I don't care who it is. I don't know who it was specifically. But whoever, the next time y'all on the video and y'all see a video, somebody said, black women don't have oil that come from their scalp. I am giving you permission to put in their comments, tell Sin says, shut your dumb ass up. Because that's some stupid shit. And then you can put in parentheses, quote, send out. Because that's stupid. It's a whole sebaceous gland. God was not up there. First of all, we all know history, okay? And scientifically, we even got smart ass white women that's like, okay, black women came first, black people was first, Africa and all that stuff. We ain't gotta go there. We know that. So you mean to tell me that the ones that came first are the only ones that don't got no goddamn oil gland in their head? So I got these. I got this thing back there. We got all this shit. Especially the women down south. Good Lord. I know my stuff look like something, but the women in... Hey. 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 God damn it. Hey. My daddy from Memphis, Tennessee, and I remember the first time I went down there, I was like this the whole time. Like, oh, we got a new member. Thank you. I remember the first time I went down there, I was like, oh my God. I thought my body was looking like something. Let me tell you something. Ain't none like... Forget a country boy. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like ass from down south. You understand what I'm talking about? So you mean to tell me that the Lord gave all of them women's in the down south all of that ass, but we ain't got no... We don't got... I'm just saying. Okay? Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what just happened. But the ear nose, I'm getting hot. Saw someone on YouTube use an iron reconstructor conditioner along with Shea Moisture shampoo. Listen, hey, whatever makes their rockets pop in the summertime. Double Diamond, I love you. Thank you for asking like a really good question. Oh my God. She said, What is the most times you've had she black? I don't know why I'm talking like that. What is the most times you've had to shampoo someone's hair and what was it on? Man, like maybe like 11 times. She had my brain just shut down thinking about it. I'm free now. She had did like pump it up and had pump it up and spritz and stuff on her hair after she took braids out. So she had braids in her hair for a really, really long time. And when she did the braids, she had, it's not the layer method. I always forget the little dumb little method that, anyway, she did some method she learned from a YouTuber before she put her braids in, and the YouTuber told her to use like chocolates. I know it's but for real, she used Blue Magic and shea butter and a bunch of other stuff mixed up together, and all of her own concoctions and stuff. And and like I said, she had another style right before it, and she had sprayed like spritz and stuff like that all on top of it. And then she took it out, and she had been wearing a wig for a couple of weeks. She said weeks. It was months. Smelled like ass. Things don't smell that much like ass after a couple of weeks. Okay. That ass smell. I've smelled the ass smell enough times in my career to know that that ass smell doesn't accumulate after weeks. It takes months. And yeah, we washed it a bunch, and actually that day it ended up not working because after I washed her hair 15 times, keep in mind, she was my first client of the goddamn day. And I had about 10 more goddamn clients that day. Hello. And to wash somebody's hair vigorously in the double digits takes a very long time. So the amount of time that it took me to wash her hair was the amount of time that it would have taken me to wash her hair, deep condition it, and blow dry it. So by the time I got ready to blow dry her hair, my next client was coming and she was about 10 minutes early. So yeah. Um yeah, that was great. Where else? Do you network with anyone in Los Angeles that you were Nope. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but the industry is not like what you guys think it is, okay? It's not all bubbly sparkles, okay? No, I do not have beef with anybody in the industry, if that's what anybody's wondering. All right, so I don't see any more questions. So we're gonna sign off. I love you guys. I don't even know how long we've been on here. We weren't supposed to be on here that long. I was about to come on here and say something. If anybody from CEO Masters is on here right now, your lesson is being uploaded, and I didn't want to get irritated. That's why I got on here so we could talk because I knew y'all would be on here too. And your lesson will be uploaded by the morning because I don't want to rush it and do it tonight. So the new lesson will be ready by the morning. I love you guys so much. Please give me an 8 if you like these random pop-up lives. But I'm gonna be back. We will. Not giving you no dates, but know it's gonna happen out here in the streets. Okay, so we do like these random pop-ups. Okay, girl. Oh, was this a good way to end your work day? That's what I'm talking about. I just want to end your work day and make you smile. But next time, I'm not gonna have my titties out. I didn't mean to, cause cause my camera all the way up there. So from up there, it don't look like this. From up there, it just it just look like look. It just look like cleavage up here. See, they don't even look. See, and I have my glasses on. Hey girl, welcome to my channel. See, it don't see it ain't see. I be trying. but hey guys. Well, hello. Don't delete this. I don't know because I just feel like people just be in their feelings. And y'all, are you right? I'm not gonna delete this. Y'all gonna let me be myself, okay? I'm not about to be no Miss little Mary Poppins or little no. I can't. It hurts my spirit. It makes my head itch. When y'all see me getting irritated, it's when y'all be making me feel like, oh my god. Hi guys. So, are you having problems growing your hair? Like, what? We gotta talk like that. Oh my god. And then I feel like my husband is just like randomly coming in here because he doesn't care anything about hair. So like, and he lives with me. He my husband. He my baby daddy. He downstairs. He don't like when I call him my baby daddy. So I hope he in here. So because stop distracting me, sir. Because every time I try to close out, like he keep texting me stuff. So it's like text messages going up across. And I'm a cancer. I already told you. He keeps saying stuff to me. So I have stuff that I need to take care of. So I'm a tomorrow we'll have a new video coming. About 5 o'clock p.m. You know what I'm saying? Hello, how are you? And I'm gonna leave this video up. All jokes aside, do me a favor really quick. Do me a favor really quick. When this video gets done uploading, like, so maybe like wait an hour. Actually, let's do that, please. Can you guys wait an hour? And then after that hour, can you come back to this video and just comment and say something? Because we already talked at the beginning. Like, that helps so much. Like, I understand. Like, so it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillac and gas money spent, it's a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. I get it. You may not have money to buy little stuff, you know what I'm saying, like to sign up, but listen, commenting and using that thumb is free for me, okay? So do me a favor as soon as this ends. Like I said, give it like an hour. Give it like an hour. Trick the algorithm, make them think like, ooh, these a bunch of new people that came and said hello. So give it an hour and then come back and like comment and say something, okay? Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for sitting in with this super duper random live. This live was brought to you by the Guru 101 because it's only because of the Guru 101's video that's 30 minutes long, taking like quadruple that time to upload, and me trying not to so I came on here to talk to y'all. So technically this video is sponsored by the beautiful women that support my channel and support my business and stuff like that by being a part of the Guru 101. I love you guys. Thank you for making this possible. Yeah. Holler at me on the flip side. And holler at a player when you see him in the street. You know what I'm saying? No, don't. Social distance.